Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
You've got dreams, might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions, secured against evolving threats, and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
Here at the Warren County Chamber of Business and Industry, we like to focus on our community and help our local businesses expand and succeed.
Why join WCCBI? Not only do we offer a way for local businesses to grow and prosper, but we also provide business development, community involvement, and member benefits.
Becoming a member of WCCBI includes benefits such as networking and ribbon cutting.
Become a member or to see additional information, visit WCCBI.org today.
With locations in Shippensville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
At AGI Industries in Clarendon, our state-of-the-art fabrication facility brings your custom-engineered products to life. With cutting-edge machinery and skilled professionals, we deliver precision-crafted solutions tailored to your needs. From trench box and storage container rentals to sandblasting, refurbishing, and painting equipment, plus expert metal fabrication, compressor stations, filters, separators, ASME vessels, and pig loaders, AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
Providing in-depth audio, video, and written coverage of high school and small college sports across Western Pennsylvania. The YDL Sports Network. If you love sports, this is the place to be.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to John M. Neese Memorial Gymnasium at Eisenhower High School for Night 2 of the CRS Tip-Off Classic. Alan Siebert and Lou Vizza here on the call for tonight's consolation game between the Clarion-Limestone Lions and the Iroquois Braves. This is the Casella pregame show. Fans are an essential part of any team. Visit Casella.com to join our team today. Casella, our people, your team. Today's stream is powered by Oil Country Crates. Your products, our protection. OilCountryCrates.com. And we welcome you now to the Warren Tire Center drive to the game. The Warren Tire Center, make sure you get to the game in comfort. WarrenTireCenter.com. And as we said, tonight's game is between the Iroquois Braves and the Clarion-Limestone Lions. And Lou, a little different look tonight. We did notice last night the Braves played that game against Warren, a 59-48 loss, without the services of Roman Caporal, their leading scorer from a year ago. Looks like he's going to be back tonight, and he'll definitely be one of our WCCBI players to watch during this consolation game.
Yeah, he's a player. You can tell just by looking at him, and he was the leading scorer, like you say, Alan, from last year. So he'll add to the front line with that Burrows kid that's a 6'8", or the corporal. He's just a shade below him, so he's probably 6'6". So they have a 1-2 punch that they didn't have last night. So it should prove it's going to be to their advantage. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, last night the 1-2 punch wasn't needed. It was just a one punch, and it was Kellen Burrows over and over again. Burrows, our ICA player of the game last night, despite the loss to Warren, scored 29 points and really was the sole reason that they kept the game close as long as they did before ultimately falling, as we said, 59-48. On the other side of the court, the Clarion-Limestone Lions just couldn't keep up with the offensive firepower and the pressure defense, full court pressure defense of the Eisenhower Knights. Dropped a 78-47 decision, though they still had some highlights of their own. Paul Craig had a big night, scored 23 points in the loss, and he figures to be a very busy guy tonight as he will be busy underneath with Burrows and Roman Caporal.
Oh yeah, they'll. Yeah, they don't. They're considerably smaller than Iroquois is. So we'll have to see how that take goes and see how they play defense and see if they can put the ball in the basket a little bit better than they did last night. Yeah, that's for sure. And another thing is these two teams were on the receiving end last night of a lot of that pressure defense. Tonight. Yeah, it might get a little easier looks at the basket and everything, but we'll see what happens. We've got 7.5 minutes till tip-off. When we return, we'll take a look at Howard Hanna Professional keys to the game and get ready for the tip-off here in the consolation game of the CRS Tip-Off Classic here at Eisenhower High School on your daily local and the YDL Sports Network.
Here in Warren County, Seneca Generation delivers more than electricity. We provide clean, reliable power, and we're proud to call this community home. Our team is committed to giving back, supporting local programs, and helping create opportunities that make a difference for families, schools, and neighborhoods. Because powering homes means empowering lives. Seneca Generation, powering your home, empowering our community.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyyyinc.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
If you're ready to buy or sell your home, then stop in at 4234 Market Street to let one of the agents at Howard Hanna Professionals help. Our friendly and knowledgeable agents can help you find the key to your dream home. Looking for a new career? Howard Hanna Professionals can help there too. Howard Hanna Professionals will assist new and experienced agents with the startup fees for an exciting career in real estate. Call Katrina Laurie at 814-726-2000 for more information.
We think Rossbacker Insurance is a place for you and for your family, for your individuals, for your businesses, because we want to be your insurance advisor. We're local, we're knowledgeable, we have contracts with all different insurance carriers to customize and fit the right insurance program for your needs. We're here, you can come sit down with us, talk to us one-on-one, sit across from the kitchen table, sit across from our desks, and we can give you good insurance advice, how you can save money, where you don't want to save money and skimp out on coverage. much. And so we're there to help balance that and give you good insurance advice, good risk management advice. So after you have a claim disaster, you can have confidence that your family, your businesses, your cars, your assets are best protected.
If you want to enhance your skills or gain an entirely new skill set, now's the time to register for classes at the Warren Forest High Ed Council. Take the next step in your career with welding and PA auto inspection certification classes, find out how to manage healthcare coverage with the Health Insurance 101 seminar, or grow your personal skill set with the digital drawing and painting class. Learn how to make college affordable with the Navigating Local Scholarship seminar. Go to high-ed.org or call 814-723-3222 to register.
Back here at Eisenhower High School, second night of the CRS Tip-Off Classic Consolation game between the Iroquois Braves and the Clarion-Limestone Lions. Alan Siebert, Lou Vizza on the call tonight, welcoming you into the AGI Industries Storage Containers broadcast booth. AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental. Another reminder, tonight is your Venango County View of the Court is brought to you tonight by Venango County. There is always something to see and do in Venango County, VenangoCountyPAs.gov. And shout out to our cameraman and scoreboard operator tonight. We've got Brody and Grant with us here tonight helping us out, and I appreciate them stepping in and helping bring you the pictures of tonight's game. And speaking of that game, the Howard Hanna Professional keys to the game. Howard Hanna Professionals can help you get the keys to a new home. Call 814-726-2000 or visit howardhannaprofessionals.com. And we talked a little bit about it already, Lou. Really what it's going to come down to is there's no way to dance around it. Iroquois has the height, and you have to think that they're going to put it to use. Burroughs slammed the ball home 4 times last night, and from what I've heard, Caporal is more than capable as well. So it's a literal tall mountain for the CL Lions to climb here tonight.
Yeah, both these teams, they're like last night we're like NHL goalies facing about 60 shots. They were just got the shakes and just were, they were just dog tired by the time the game ended. And I think tonight may be a little bit, I don't want to say easier, but I don't know if they're going to have the pressure that they had on themselves as they had, last night. So, but the height advantage is going to be a big thing, and definitely the advantage is going to go to Iroquois. And I think, too, maybe the only way to defend these guys is with a foul. And so you may see a lot of people from CL, that we didn't see play last night. So it's just one of those games where you're, where you got a 6'8", 6'6", and the biggest kid on the other team is 6'1".
Yeah, I can speak as a 5'8" player in high school that those were the games I looked forward to the least. Luckily, I spent most of my time shooting threes and playing poor defense. But the height was one thing I was never blessed with. So I can definitely feel the pain that CL will be facing in that. But hey, that's why they play the game. You got to come up with a plan to defend the height and do the best you can with it. So just a reminder tonight before we get underway that the scoreboard tonight is powered by Seneca Generation. It's the Rouse scoreboard, and it is brought to you by Rouse. Rouse is caring for generations. Visit rouse.org to find out more. And our board is powered by Seneca Generation. Seneca Generation, powering your home, powering our community. Squeeze in one more quick break and be back with the national anthem and starting lineups. It's the CRS Tip-Off Classic on the YDL Sports Network.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695.
Craft beer, craft food, craft service. You get it all and more at Station 101 in DuBois. Whether it's a relaxing evening with friends at cozy family dinner or that special night out with someone unforgettable, Station 101 is the place where memories are made. Dive into a new American culinary journey where every bite is made with premium, farm-fresh ingredients. Quench your thirst with our impressive craft beer lineup, 12 brews on tap, over 120 bottles to explore. From the first sip to the last bite, Station 101 delivers an experience that's anything but ordinary. Station 101 in DuBois, PA, crafted for you.
Have a fender bender? We can mender at Park Avenue Motor Car. Bring your vehicle to Ron and the crew at Park Avenue Motor Car, 7 South Carver Street in Warren, or call 814-726-9728. Park Avenue Motor Car, proudly serving Warren County for 30 years.
Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's are premier eye care facilities here in our Tri-County area. Their offices and eye care team are dedicated to providing excellence in patient care, eye education, and optical services. Dr. Greg Lineski is a leader in clinical eye care involving eye and vision disorders. Dr. Lineski takes the time to explain the results of your eye exam, describes your options, and listens to your eye care needs, because maintaining good eye health is an ongoing partnership at Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's.
Are you transporting steel or other unique products? Then you need to check out Oil Country Crates. Oil Country Crates supplies certified wood crates or pallets for shipping steel and other products. Oil Country Crates can ship crates throughout the United States and overseas as well, thanks to their ISPM 15 inspection stamp. Oil Country Crates is dedicated to providing prompt and reliable services to all of its customers while abiding to all shipping regulations. Find out more at oilcountrycrates.com. Oil Country Crates, your products, our protection.
All right, welcome back in. Came in right at the end of the national anthem, just about set for our starting lineups and the tip-off of tonight's consolation game between the Clarion-Limestone Lions and the Iroquois Braves. Both teams looking for their first win of the season, and it's going to be Iroquois that is being introduced first. Or actually, no, it's going to be Clarion-Limestone being introduced first. So there's my first mistake of the night, Lou. Write it down. Number 1, junior Reagan Parker. Number 2, sophomore Brody Beggs. Number 15, a sophomore, A.J. McCusker. Junior 23, Paul Craig, had 23 points last night in the loss to Eisenhower. And number 32, junior Brendan Bracken. Patrick Craig, the coach of the Lions. And now for the Iroquois Braves, number 1, a sophomore, Aiden Satterfield. Number 3, a senior, Chase Lopez. Number 22, a senior, Cole Bennett.
A junior, number 33, Roman Caparelli.
Number 33, Roman Caparelli.
And a senior, number 35, Kellen Burrows.
And Kellen Burrows, the senior, number 35, had the big night last night with 29 points. Helped Iroquois cut a Warren lead of 23 all the way down to 9 points in the fourth quarter before ultimately the Dragons were able to finish off that win and win 59-48. Again, a reminder, this is the first of 2 games tonight. Tonight's championship and all Warren County matchup between the Warren Dragons and the Eisenhower Knights for the very first championship in the CRS Tip-Off Classic. The team's going through their final motivational speeches on the sideline here, and we're ready for the Elwood National Forge first quarter. It's never too soon nor too late to set another goal or dream another dream. If now is the time for you, Elwood National Forge can help. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com. And there's the opening tip, controlled by Iroquois. Colby Lopez brings it up, or Chase Lopez, rather, gets it to Satterfield, who looks for room. Finds Cole Bennett streaking to the basket, and Bennett draws the game's first foul, just 16 seconds in. And we'll have our first free throws here as Cole Bennett will go to the line for the Iroquois Braves. First shot up and in. Friendly roll for Bennett. So Iroquois scores first tonight. They've got the 1-0 lead.
See, that's what we just said. We even said that earlier, that maybe that's the only way they're going to be able to stop him. That's not even one of the bigs.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I mean, he is one of the bigs of the three. I mean, the shortest of the three, but
he would be a big on the on the CL on the CL roster. But Burrows guarding Craig out front. Brody Beggs goes baseline, in and out. Unkind rim there, and a foul here on this end. Already 2 quick fouls in just 32 seconds of action for the Clarion-Limestone Lions. And already a quick substitution. Number 3, Casey Kemmer, a sophomore, checking in for number 32, Brendan and Bracken. Chase Lopez bringing the ball up for the Iroquois Braves. Looking for a cutter. Burrows rotates it around to Bennett. Count is on. They haven't got the ball underneath the Caparelli yet. They do get it around. He'll go baseline. And there. Did we say it?
Wow.
I think we said it. Roman Caparelli with the jam, and it's 4-0 in favor of the Braves. Already the 5th dunk for the Braves in this tournament. So I'm putting that height on display. Paul Craig with a deep 3. Back iron, no good. Rebounded by Caparelli.
I think if he had played last night, it may have been a different story.
Absolutely, yeah. Talk about what could have been. Now he's firing away a 3. Back iron, no good, but Bennett there for the rebound. Rebounded by Beggs. And Satterfield's going to be called for the foul in the backcourt. So first foul of the game on the Iroquois Braves. Iroquois with the early 4-0 lead. And Iroquois, quick start. Thunderous dunk from Roman Caparelli. Craig, another 3-point attempt, and that's a good shot there. And the first bucket of the night goes to the CL Lions. Paul Craig, 23 points last night, looked right at home shooting there.
I was thinking on the way up about him being a coach's kid, being left-handed. No wonder he had 23 points. He may have it again tonight.
Yeah.
He's just one of those guys that are, they just make it, the left-handers just make it look easy.
Yeah, and speaking of making it look easy, Kellen Burrows picking up right where he left off with a quick bucket tonight. And already, I mean, Iroquois was held without a point for the first 5+ minutes last night. Just 2 minutes in, already have 6 on the board here against CL. A.J. McCusker got into the paint and ran into a big dose of reality named Kellen Burrows. Satterfield with the breakaway layup, and it's 8-3 in favor of the Braves. Beggs running the point out front for the Lions, trying to drive on Satterfield. Gets the ball to Reagan Parker. No good. Now Satterfield's got it on the run again.
Oh.
Try to be in. No look behind the back pass. Didn't know that Parker had gotten back on defense.
Good idea, bad technique.
For sure. No, yeah. If he could have got a little bit more in front of Burrows, we might have had our second dunk of the first quarter already. But Parker nonetheless called with the foul. And just 2 minutes and 51 seconds into this opening quarter, already 3 fouls on the board, and the second shooting foul of the opening quarter for the Iroquois Braves. Yeah, to your point, Lou, I obviously you can't backtrack, but it would have been interesting to see how the game would have went last night with Caparelli out there.
Yeah.
That second punch. I mean, Burrows kind of had to do it all himself last night. Makes you wonder how the game would have played out. Might have been the same result, but you never know. And unfortunately, we never will.
No.
Burrows misses the first. Second one is in and good. And it's 9-3 in favor of the Iroquois Braves. Just 3 minutes into the Elwood National Forge first quarter. Parker tries to get a shot off. Deflected. Actually was not deflected. I think that's why Parker definitely thought it was blocked.
CL's going to have to depend on their outside shooting, because trying to get the ball into the paint's not going to do them any good.
Yeah, way too much length inside there.
Yeah, and they're defending them well on the outside, so we'll just have to see how, if something can shake loose for them, and they're just going to have to play good defense, but there's just too much movement.
Kind of requires a perfect shooting night to stay in it, and right now it's not happening. It's 9-3. Craig did knock down 1-3 for the Lions, but that's their only field goal in the first 3.5 minutes of this game. And there's an errant pass from Reagan Parker out of bounds, and it's a turnover. Iroquois will get the ball back as number 13, Ryan Miles, a sophomore, checks in for Parker. 4 different players have scored the 9 points for the Braves in this first half of the first quarter. Have the Braves up 6 points here. Burrows has it on the post against Craig. Hard to guard that kind of height. Burrows already with 5 points, adding to the 29 he had in the loss to Warren last night. And it's an 8-point lead for the Braves. Foul called on Iroquois.
He's got good control inside, that Burrows kid. He can go left when he gets that drop step and faces up. You know, he can shoot it left-handed, right-handed, or he can just jam it or block it.
Nice job there. Hustle by Miles.
That's 2 blocks.
Yeah, 2 blocks for Burrows. Lopez has it, and here we go down the other end of the court for the Iroquois Braves. 3 minutes and 47 seconds remaining in the Elwood National Forge first quarter. Burrows again with the pull-up, no good. Satterfield gets the rebound, but his attempt to pass it out is intercepted, and now it's Craig on the run for CL. And they're going to call a foul on number 33, Roman Caparelli, his first of the night. 3 team fouls for each team now.
Craig with a 3-pointer from the corner, short rebound. Iroquois coming the other direction.
Here comes Lopez now driving in, and a nice over-under move. Jesse Brown with the, looks like we're going to have a jump ball called. Casey Kemmer, the sophomore, and number 12, Jesse Brown, who started last night in place of Caparelli. Iroquois ball underneath. Lopez looking for somebody, gets it into Burrows on the post. Burrows tried the spin move and got tied up again, and it's going to be Clarion-Limestone ball. 3 minutes and 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Iroquois 11, Clarion-Limestone 3 in the consolation game of the CRS tip-off tournament. Have a brief delay here as they make sure that the possession arrow is correct. And now we're back underway with Craig bringing the ball up for Clarion-Limestone. Trying to drive on Satterfield, goes behind the back, but Satterfield's all over the place and eventually comes with a steal and a frustration foul by Craig there, reaching in on Satterfield. Kind of saw that one coming. I'm sure as a longtime official, you've seen that look before, and they were right there to make the call. So
that's one of the ones you can't put the toothpaste back in the tube, you know what I mean?
And it's the 4th team foul of this first quarter for the Lions. One more, and the Braves will be going to the line for 2 shots. Bennett gives it to Burrows up top. Now Satterfield has it in the corner. Nice pick and roll to Burrows. Burrows able to almost complete. Thought he was going to have a chance at a 3-point play, but the ball bounced out, and Burrows will go to the line for the 2nd time tonight. Burrows has 5 points here in the first 5 minutes. Trying to add to that total with free throws here with 2:47 left in the first quarter. First one went the same way as the layup, halfway down and out. Burrows' second shot on the way, and that one is good. 12-3 now in favor of the Iroquois Braves. Craig, who has CL's only points in the night, tries to make it 2. Nice rebound attempt. I believe they're going to call a travel going to the floor, but that's a few times now that sophomore Ryan Miles, not the tallest kid on the floor, but he's been down there with the bigs, and he's battling. Unfortunate he fell to the floor there, and they called the travel, but good effort from the Clarion-Limestone sophomore. Lopez guarded out front by number 11, Ryan Rinker, another sophomore for CL. Satterfield, nice pick and roll to Jesse Brown. Brown with the finish. And he's the 5th different Iroquois player to score in this opening quarter. 11-point lead for the Braves. 2:10 remaining in the Elwood National Forge first quarter. Iroquois, kind of a nice role reversal for them tonight. Last night held to just 1 field goal in the first quarter. And just as I say that, Parker knocks down a 3. And Coach Ron Paisley for the Iroquois Braves wants a 30-second timeout. It's a Ross Becker Insurance timeout, and we'll take one with them. Back with more high school basketball on IDO Sports Network after this quick message.
Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy the fresh mountain air of the Susquehannock State Forest and the Allegheny Mountains? Then the Potter County Campground is the place for you. Your outdoor adventure starts at the Potter County Campground with family and friends. The Potter County Campground can accommodate all your camping needs. Whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins, they have a camping experience for you. Open year-round, the 44-acre Potter County Campground is located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com.
Back here at Eisenhower High School, where the Iroquois Braves, coming out of a Ross Becker Insurance timeout, have a 14-6 lead over the CL Lions. Cam May into the game for the first time. Satterfield out front, guarded by Rinker, gets into the center, unable to finish. Rebound down, there's Miles again on the glass. McCusker running the point. Off of Burrows and out of bounds. Possession will remain with Clarion-Limestone. Brody Beggs checks back in for Ryan Rinker, who checks out. Miles looking for somewhere to go with the ball. Got McCusker sneaking under, and we're going to end up with a tied up ball between McCusker and Cole Bennett for Iroquois. And again, we have some discussion at the scorers table about the possession arrow. Trying to make sure they have it correct before the game continues. And it will be Iroquois ball. 14-6. Cam May is going to take it out underneath for the Braves. Patrick Craig, head coach for the Clarion-Limestone Lions, unhappy with the decision. Thought that it was should have been their ball, but nonetheless, possession to Iroquois. Burrows working inside. Rebounded by Cole Bennett. Another miss, and Miles able to come away with the board for the Lions. Craig now bringing it up. Bennett gets the ball ahead to Satterfield, who's going to lay it in. Satterfield's second bucket of the first quarter, and it's 16-6 with 57 seconds remaining in the Elwood National Forge first quarter. Miles trying to drive on Brown. It's underneath to Craig. Craig able to put it up, get his own rebound, and then draw a foul. And for the first time tonight, the CL Lions will go to the charity stripe. Just 2 field goals in the opening half or the opening quarter rather for Clarion-Limestone. A couple threes, one from Paul Craig, another one from junior Reagan Parker. Craig's first free throw, no good. Craig's second free throw on the way and good. Cuts the lead to 9, 16-7 now in favor of the Iroquois Braves. Final seconds of the Elwood National Forge first quarter. A little pressure being applied now by Clarion-Limestone. Able to get the ball across. May driving with the floater, no good. Battle for the board between Burrows and Miles. Ultimately ends up in the hands of Bennett. Beggs reaching in on May, and with the foul situation, that's going to put number 5, Cam May, the junior, on the line for the Braves, with a chance to be the 6th different player to score for Iroquois already. So May to the free throw line for a pair. Already up 16-7. First one won't fall. One more coming for the Iroquois junior.
He had this many points in the first half last night.
No. 17 on the board now as May makes the second one. 17-7 in favor of the Braves. Less than 20 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Backdoor attempt from McCusker to Beggs. No good. Stolen by Bennett. Bennett gets it up to May. May's going to fire away 3 and knock it down. So another 3 for Iroquois, and that lead pushed 20-7. Desperation heave at the end of the quarter. No good. And that will bring the first quarter to an end with the score. The Iroquois Braves 20. The Clarion-Limestone Lions 7. You're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695.
At Champion Modular, we don't just build homes, we build futures. Join our Strattonville team and help build it all. New to the trades? Got experience? We need you. Enjoy awesome benefits, bonuses, and more. Build a better tomorrow with Champion Modular.
Classic, Iroquois and Clarion-Limestone. Iroquois on top 20-7 as we begin the Verischetti Holdings second quarter. Companies within the Holdings group include Phoenix Sintered Metals, Superior Energy Resources, Allegheny Electric Service, and Verischetti & Son Inc. Find out more at VerischettiHoldings.com. So second quarter action underway. Attempt by Clarion-Limestone out of bounds to the Braves. Already a decent-sized crowd filing in. Figure it's going to be a capacity crowd tonight for the finals. Warren and Eisenhower. Beggs looking for space for Clarion-Limestone. Gets the ball to Craig. Craig's going to fire away for 3 and knock it down. So Paul Craig, 7 of the 10 points for Clarion-Limestone. And Iroquois leads 20-10. Steal here from Craig. Craig continuing to put on a show and finish. Lost control at the last moment. Missed opportunity for the Lions. Now Bennett trying to score on the other end, but there's Parker
Nice
with a block.
It's a nice block, good defense.
Parker showing he can play the big man game too, not just on the Iroquois side. Bracken looking for space. And Cam May getting there, getting a nice job to save from the travel. Got the ball to Caparelli, and Caparelli, speaking of, to the bucket, his second bucket of the night. First one, that big dunk in the game's first minute and 30 seconds. 22-10 now in favor of Iroquois. Craig gets it over to Beggs. Satterfield closes out. Beggs going to take it to the hole. Nice finish. Brody Beggs, first bucket of the night. Now have a chance to make it a three-point play. (22-12) now the score, and Beggs with a chance to make it a 9-point game. Couple substitutions for Iroquois as Chase Lopez checks back in, and also we see Marcus Breiger for the first time tonight, the junior, number 24. Free throw no good, and Lopez takes the long rebound. Iroquois leads by 10 in the Veriskety Holdings second quarter of tonight's consolation game. Burrows dribbling to the center, can't finish, and Beggs has the board. Beggs to Parker. Parker's already knocked one down, had that one halfway down but rimmed out. Rebound to Burrows. So we reached the 6-minute mark, 6 minutes left in the first half, and a foul called on Parker on Caparelli.
CL's hanging around. Not that Iroquois is letting them hang around, but they're hanging around.
Yeah, kind of. As Burrows fires away a three, misses, rebound to Bracken. Kind of reminds me of the role reversal like of last night's game. Iroquois was struggling to score, much like CL is right now, but it just, slowly built. Eventually, they built to as much as 23 before Iroquois got it down to 9 in the quarter. And there's Burrows again. Another block. Breiger gets the rebound, gets it to Lopez. And Iroquois will come down trying to build on this 10-point lead. Burrows doubled underneath. Somebody open on the outside. It's Lopez. Tries to go baseline. Beggs did a nice job to knock the ball out of bounds.
They're just hanging all over Burrows.
Yeah, yeah, definitely not a lot of chances he's getting one-on-one. That being said, he's still the leading scorer on the night for the Braves. He has 6 points. Long way to go to reach last night's total, but
he's like the soccer ball in a little kid's soccer game.
Yeah. 5 minutes and 13 seconds left. Clock's still running. I don't know that they've noticed yet. Burrows finally stopped the clock here.
Yeah, well, they ran about 9 seconds off.
First free throw good for Burrows. Have a chance at another one. Try to get it up to 8 points for his total for the night, and he does. It's 26-12 now in favor of the Iroquois Braves here in the consolation game of tonight's tip-off classic. Craig goes baseline, goes board, doesn't fall. Burrows there for the rebound. Caparelli thinking three, and he knocks it down. Inside, outside, he can pretty much it all and has so far 7 points now for the junior who missed last night's loss to Warren. Beggs to the bucket, can't finish this time. The second attempt is off. Breiger comes away with the rebound, and finally number 3, Casey Kemmer, the sophomore, is going to be called foul. So 29-12 now in favor of Iroquois. 4 minutes and 22 seconds remaining in the opening half. This is the Veriskety Holdings second quarter. Today's game is also being brought to you by Healing Beauty by KJ. For all your hair, makeup, and beauty needs, visit Healing Beauty at 112 Pennsylvania Avenue West in Warren or shophealingbeauty.com. Burrows hounded underneath. They get it to Caparelli, who slams another one home. Second one already tonight. 9 points. And with 4 minutes left in the first half, head coach Patrick Craig of Clarion-Limestone wants a timeout. We'll take a Ross Becker Insurance timeout with them back in 1 minute here on the YDL Network.
Located at 500 Broad Street, Red Bank Chevrolet is proud to be your new Bethlehem auto dealer, offering a wide variety of new cars and trucks, as well as certified used vehicles. We also welcome our Brookville, Pittsburgh, Katanning, and Oil City customers, and are committed to placing the keys of the right vehicle in your hands. What are you waiting for? Stop by and see us today, or give us a call at 814-275-2410.
unstable internet. And I don't know that that's going to get much better as the night goes on. Our best, and hopefully we can at least keep the audio going and do the best we can to bring you this game. Banks open late here on a Friday night. Number 3, Casey Kemmer knocks down a 3 for Clarion-Limestone. And that cuts the advantage to 31-15. Burrows shot short, rebounded by Clarion-Limestone as they try to cut into this 16-point advantage with 3:07 left in the Veriskety Holdings second quarter. So quick stoppage in play here. Three minutes and 1 second left in the Veriskety Holdings second quarter. 31-15 in favor of the Iroquois Braves in tonight's consolation game of the CRS tip-off tournament. Bracken blocked by Caporali. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay with CL. During halftime break, we'll maybe try to switch over to hotspot, see if we have a little better luck with the camera with that. But right now, like I said, the Wi-Fi unfortunately just not keeping up. I just keep bringing you the best we can here. Three-pointer unsuccessful by Brody Beggs. Rebound to Iroquois, and it's their possession with 2:45 left in the first half. Caporelli at the top of the key, trying to drive on Craig. Loses the ball out of bounds. It'll go to the Lions as Ryan Miles checks back in. Clarion-Limestone down 16. Floater by Beggs, no good. Rebound Miles. He's had a few at half. He's not afraid to go against the big guys underneath of Clarion-Limestone. I will say it's not just our camera, too. The scoreboard keeps going out in the gym, too. It's gone out a couple times here.
Yeah.
Don't know if that's related or not. I did hear them say something about a loose wire. Technology. 2 left until halftime. Craig gets the ball to Beggs. Beggs guarded by Satterfield. Satterfield with the steal. Tries to get it ahead to Lopez. Tried to go between the legs to Burrows. Luckily went off the leg and right to Caporelli. Cole Bennett with the putback, and ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Iroquois Braves. 1:52 left in the Veriskety Holdings second quarter. Yeah, referee has noticed now that the scoreboard keeps going out, and it's going to go over to the scorer's table to see if they can figure it out. There it goes again. Yeah, I think I'm starting to wonder if it's related.
I don't know, but when it goes off and when it comes back, it's like
it's updating.
It's like it's still running, but it just can't.
Hopefully we don't get in a situation where the player needs to know how much time's left. Lopez with a nice pull-up jumper. Chase Lopez, the senior, knocks down his first bucket of the night. 33-15 now in favor of Iroquois. Craig pulling up for 3, no good. Satterfield there for the rebound. 90 seconds left in the first half. And again, have a stoppage. We have a scoreboard issue here at the gym. Referee a bit exasperated. Coming up, we'll have the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg halftime show. During that, I'm going to try to maybe switch over to a hotspot, see if we have a little better luck with the internet. So, a minute and 26 seconds left. Yeah, it's been going in and out. It worked first quarter or so. Didn't really have this issue. And now, fortunately, seem to be struggling. Now there's 12:40 on the clock. So, got Ike Athletic Director Chris Black and Clay Hayes down there, trying to see if they can come to some kind of solution here. I will say that our scoreboard is at least keeping up on the live stream, so that's good. I know it's probably a little frustrating to watch as people are moving 10 feet in one frame, but we appreciate your patience with that, and we'll keep doing the best we can to bring you this CRS tip-off tournament. Oh, they're breaking into the masking tape now, Lou. You got the big guns
Can
out.
be. Masking tape, duct tape. You always got to have it.
I think we're up to about 30 seconds and it hasn't gone out, so that's good.
Masking tape, duct tape, WD-40. Don't leave home. Zip ties. Don't leave home without it.
So for now, I think they've got that fixed. And unfortunately, I don't think they have a fix for the strength of the Wi-Fi signal. So, again,
that can't run off the Wi-Fi, can it?
You wouldn't think so. No, I wouldn't think. I think they have a loose wire and we have a signal strength problem. But I know we can only do so much with that. I apologize. But, Burrows saves the ball, and it will stay with Iroquois, but at the expense of Paul Craig's nose.
Yeah.
Took that one right in the face.
That was unintentional. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what he had to do, and it just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
It's the one where your head feels like a bowling ball for a few minutes, and to make matters worse, Craig's got to go to the post and guard Kellen Burrows, which has been difficult for everybody this weekend so far. Satterfield trying to drive, leaves the lob for Burrows. Burrows works his way out of it, kicks it out to Satterfield, passes up the open three, and Iroquois will reset. 33-15, final minute of the Veriskety Holdings second quarter. My voice is apparently glitching too. Yeah, he did have a hold underneath. Can't see the number. I believe that was number 13, Ryan Miles. Nope, number 11, Ryan Rinker.
Number 11.
Sophomore will pick up the foul. Fourth of the second quarter on the Lions. Satterfield gets it into Burrows. Bennett drives baseline, but he got a little too greedy with the space. Stepped on the line, goes out of bounds, and it'll be Clarion-Limestone ball. 41 seconds remaining in the Veriskety Holdings second quarter. Braves lead by 18 here in the consolation game. Had a brief delay for the scoreboard glitching out, and at least for now seems to be in working order, so that's good news. And McCusker with the ball, guarded by Lopez, looking for space. Tried to get it to Craig. 25 seconds and counting in the second quarter. Craig working on Satterfield, goes between two players and lays it in. Nice play, 9 points now for Paul Craig, being the Clarion-Limestone contingent tonight. Lopez kicks it out to Burrows. Burrows goes baseline, can't finish. Ball goes out of bounds. 9.2 seconds left. Stays with the Braves. And we're not even at halftime here, and the gym already pretty full. It'll be a pretty good crowd for tonight's championship game. Lopez hits that one first half buzzer. And that'll send us to halftime with the score, the Iroquois Braves 35, the Clarion 17. You're
Discover radiant beauty with Healing Beauty by KJ. Our natural, cruelty-free skincare line harnesses the power of nature to nourish and rejuvenate your skin. From hydrating serums to soothing creams, find your perfect routine. Shop now at shophealingbeauty.com for exclusive offers and free shipping on orders over $50. Healing Beauty by KJ. Glow naturally. Shine beautifully.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at ICYYInc.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
Here in Warren County, Seneca Generation delivers more than electricity. We provide clean, reliable power, and we're proud to call this community home. Our team is committed to giving back, supporting local programs, and helping create opportunities that make a difference for families, schools, and neighborhoods. Because powering homes means empowering lives. Seneca Generation, powering your home, empowering our community.
You've got dreams, might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
At AGI Industries in Clarendon, our state-of-the-art fabrication facility brings your custom-engineered products to life. With cutting-edge machinery and skilled professionals, we deliver precision-crafted solutions tailored to your needs. From trench box and storage container rentals to sandblasting, refurbishing, and painting equipment, plus expert metal fabrication, compressor stations, filters, separators, ASME vessels, and pig loaders, AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental.
this thing on? Just kidding. I think we're here. Okay, we restarted the stream. We had to reset some things. Apologize for that. Didn't get much of a halftime show. And now we're halfway through the Acrisure third quarter. Acrisure, with the location in DuBois, is the official insurance provider of Your Daily Local and the YDL Sports Network. Find out more at acrisure.com/Mid-Atlantic. So we're back here. Sorry about that. A lot of people here all fighting for the same Wi-Fi. Tried a few things and have it back for now. Can't promise it's going to stay great, but the score is now 42-28. Scoreboard is accurate on our screen. We have 4 minutes and 1 second left in the third quarter. Let me turn Lou's volume up so Lou can you hear me now?
I can.
I forgot to turn you back up. You could have been over there talking to yourself. Hey, we're finally back, and they're going to take a Ross Becker Insurance timeout.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Ross Becker Insurance Group, with locations in Corey, Northeast, and Seneca, strives to deliver a personal and beneficial experience to its customers while providing a great place to work for its valued team members. TeamRossBecker.com. That's Ross Becker. We're going to take a 15-second break, and then we'll be back with more here on the YDL Sports Network.
At Champion Modular, we don't just build homes, we build futures. Join our Strattonville team and help build it all. New to the trades? Got experience? We need you. Enjoy awesome benefits, bonuses, and more. Build a better tomorrow with Champion Modular.
All right, back here at John M. Neese Memorial Gymnasium, night 2 of the CRS Tip-Off Classic. Consolation game going on right now between the Clarion-Limestone Lions and the Iroquois Braves. Iroquois on top 42-28. 4 minutes and 1 second left in the Acrisure third quarter. Chase Lopez here gives it to Corporal, who slams it down. Caparelli with the dunk, is third of the night, 44-28 now. Time out there to fix the net. Just working with a few more things here, trying to get everything set up so that we're all good on this end. So I apologize for the silence while I do this. Trying to help my cameraman and stat guy out. So 44-28 third quarter. Clarion-Limestone with the ball. Three-pointer on the way from Craig, no good. Rebounded by Burrows. Three minutes and 27 seconds left. 5 fouls on the Lions during this quarter, 4 on the Braves. So we're already shooting here. Choppy third quarter. What I've seen of it, I've spent most of it messing with the live stream. But I think, at least for now, I think we're good. It's going to be Kellen Burrows going to the line for the Braves. 16-point lead. Burrows' first shot from iron, no good. Burrows had 8 first-half points, second only to Caparelli's 9 to help the Braves. Burrows' second shot is good.
Alan, I think both teams are getting a little fatigued here, mostly from last night.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, they're throwing a lot of... While we were gone, there were some errant passes, and it was just, you know, one of those things that it's their legs. You could even see the foul shots they're taking. They're on the front of the iron, and they're just a little bit gassed.
I was going to say, this Iroquois' third game of the week and second in 2 nights for both teams. And again, both teams had to work very hard last night against some tough defense from the Knights and the Dragons. Roman Caparelli with another 3, 48-28 now in favor of Iroquois. That lead that was cut as low as 13, back to 20 now. Satterfield with the steal, going to try to go all the way on McCusker. Does. Hoop in the harm for Aiden Satterfield. 50-28 now in favor of Iroquois. 2:53 left in the Acrisure third quarter. And Iroquois in firm control here right now.
33's fresh.
Yeah, he didn't have to play last night. He sure looks like it right now. He's got some springs in those legs, and he's definitely showing off why they missed him last night.
Yeah.
Satterfield going to try to complete the three-point play. Off the front iron, and good. 51-28 now in favor of the Braves. Clock running here in the Acrisure third quarter. Three-pointer on the way from Reagan Parker, no good. Nice rebound by McCusker, smallest player on the floor, but he makes it fall. 51-30 now. Clarion-Limestone tries to stay within at least shouting distance here of the Braves. Lopez, baseline jumper, no good. Rebounded by Bracken. Another three-pointer attempt. This one for Craig, no good. Out of bounds off of Caparelli. So 51-30 in favor of the Iroquois Braves. 2 minutes and 18 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
Iroquois shot selection has been kind of suspect every once in a while, and that's like I say, Clarion, CL's they're hanging around. I mean, they're hanging around they're down 20, but when they had it cut to like around 10 or 12, they just were. Iroquois just wasn't getting good shots or taking good shots, and they kind of crept back in it. Now it's
as soon as they cleaned some of that up, things have been going a lot better for the Braves. They have the lead and the ball here. Lopez. They get it underneath to Burrows. Burrows working on the smaller man, but has to kick it out to Lopez. Lopez shot fake, finds Max Brieger underneath. Marcus Brieger, excuse me. He makes his first bucket of the night. 53-30 now. Good ball movement by the Braves. Bracken with a turnaround in the lane. Couldn't finish, and Lopez now pushing for the Braves. Gets it to Satterfield. Satterfield's had a much bigger offensive game tonight than he did last night. Burrows able to, we'll give that a three-quarter dunk. That looked like me dunking on like an 8-foot hoop. Wow, probably a 7-foot hoop now. I don't even know if I could get off the ground. But
with a 3-foot step ladder.
I was going to say. All that's going to end with is an injury for me. But we'll leave the dunking to Burrows and Caporale here. 55-30 in favor of the Braves. 1:16 left in the third period tonight. Gymnasium still filling up, getting closer to tonight's CRS Tip-Off Classic Championship game between the Eisenhower Knights and the Warren Dragons. Following this consolation game.
It's like it's a LA Forum. Late arriving crowd.
I was going to say, it's a
caught in traffic.
Hot ticket tonight.
Yeah, it is.
We're battling with the Christmas walk downtown in Warren tonight. Where
it's over now. It started at 5.
Oh, okay. Yep. So maybe people starting to roll in from there as well. So out of bounds, and ball's going to stay with Clarion-Limestone. Forgot they switched ends because they did it while I was over here fussing with equipment. So Craig driving on Caporelli, pull up in the lane, makes it fall. Craig again has been the go-to offensive threat for the Lions. 55-33 here with a minute to play in the Acrisure third quarter. Caporelli thought about it. That would have been beyond NBA range. Burrows working on Bracken, and Bracken's going to be called for the foul. And judging by Bracken's reaction, I got to think that's foul number 5. Burrows is going to go to the line.
And I think he thought he was going to be the sub, but he can't go out.
Oh, okay.
They got to go between the shots.
It's one thing they don't have on the scoreboard yet that they usually do is the player and number of fouls. So haven't been able to.
Now he can go.
Checking in for him is number 3, sophomore Casey Kemmer. Second shot for Burrows, trying to push that lead to 24. 52 seconds left. He makes it, and it's 57-33. Final minute of the third quarter. Brody Beggs brings it up for Clarion-Limestone. Parker looking for a shot, guarded by Brieger. McCusker driving in on Satterfield. Has to get rid of it, gives it to Craig. Craig tries the layup, but Burrows just enough height there to stop the shot. .25 seconds left, ball out of bounds to Iroquois. 57-33 here in favor of the Iroquois Braves. Late third quarter of the consolation game here tonight. Burrows gets it out to Caporelli, who shoots a three. Doesn't fall, but Burrows is there for the rebound. Nice stop and turn around. That's what you've been talking about, Lou. That's what he does so well. He can stop on a dime, change direction, use both hands, and score from just about any angle. He did so there to push the Braves' lead to 26. Craig's going to have to fire at the buzzer of the third quarter. Caught nothing but net, but on the outside of the hoop, unfortunately. And that'll bring it to the end. The Acrisure third quarter with the score of the Iroquois Braves 59 and the Clarion-Limestone Lions 33. You're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed.
At Champion Modular, we don't just build homes, we build futures. Join our Strattonville team and help build it all. New to the trades? Got experience? We need you. Enjoy awesome benefits, bonuses, and more. Build a better tomorrow with Champion Modular.
And welcome back to Eisenhower High School and the YDL Sports Network. Alan Siebert and Lou Vizza with you here for the CRS Tip-Off Classic Consolation game. Clarion-Limestone and Iroquois. Iroquois on top 59-33 as we head to the Potter County Family Campground fourth quarter at Potter County Family Campground. Easy for me to say. Your outdoor adventures start here with family and friends. We can accommodate your camping needs, whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of our camping cabins. We have a camping experience for you. Open year-round and located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check us out online at pottercountycamping.com. Today's game is also being brought to you in part by the Lander Hope Clinic. Medical care for your whole family. Call 814-593-0011 or visit landerhopeclinic.com to request an appointment. So we kick off the fourth quarter here. High arching three, no good. Burrows there for the rebound, gets it out to Satterfield. Ahead to Caporelli. He's got a chance to, had a chance for the off the board dunk. Almost had it. And probably should have reversed roles. I think Caporelli's got the legs for that. Burrow's got to be getting a little tired. I don't know that he's come out of the game the last two nights here, so. Burrow's first shot is good. Lead grows to 60-33. Second shot coming for Burrows. That one's good as well, and the lead now up to 28. Just 2 points away from a running clock. 7:35 remaining here in this consolation game. Miles struggles with his dribble. Gets it to Beggs. Beggs struggling inside with Satterfield. Satterfield comes away with it, and Iroquois will look to push. Underneath to Breger. Almost daring Caporelli to take it. He does. Pull-up jumper, no good. Rebounded by Beggs for the Lions.
Eisenhower doesn't play Iroquois again, do they?
I do not know. I was going to take a look at the entire schedule, and I failed to do so. That's a weekend project for me, though. I'm trying to get everything in order here. Satterfield, lob to Burrows, and Burrows, there'll be a foul called on him by number 13, Ryan Miles. You said in the pregame, Lou, that there would be a lot of fouling, and there definitely has been for Clarion-Limestone here tonight. Burrows has been busy, going to go back to the free throw line again. 6:43 remaining. Been all Braves here tonight, just kind of reverse of what we saw last night. Just They kind of got behind and slowly fell behind. Tonight they've got ahead and slowly pulled ahead. Stolen by Craig on the inbound. Satterfield did a nice job to stop the ball there. Burrows comes away with it for Iroquois. Lost his dribble, but it was a perfect pass. I don't know if they'll give him an assist, but he couldn't have passed that much better. Lead goes to 30 now.
That was one of those, oh no, nice pass.
Long three on the way. Going to go out of bounds. It'll be Iroquois ball. 63-33 here with 6:14 to go. I believe we'll have a running clock now for the remainder of this ball game. So tough start to the year for Clarion-Limestone, but again, facing a couple bigger teams, a couple 3A schools in Eisenhower and Iroquois, and a couple good 3A schools at that.
Well, that's what these tournaments are for. You know, I mean, to get your legs going, just get a little taste. Oh, don't save it under the other team's basket. Never do that.
Lopez has it for Iroquois, and now Beggs is going to come away with the steal. Late pass to Craig. Craig will get fouled by Caporelli. Yep. Not much he could do. 5:35 remaining in this game.
It's like the 11th commandment. Never save the ball under their opponent's basket. Because 9 times out of 10, you're going to throw it back like that. It's going to go right to them.
Right next to the basket as well.
Yeah.
Craig's free throw up and good. Add another point to his impressive total. A couple new players into the game. James Stratton-Smith in for Iroquois. And number 12, Jesse Brown, also checking back in. Lopez and Burrows have earned what I believe will be the rest of the night off, as Iroquois on their way to their first victory of the season, leading 63-34.
I think you're right. That's the first time he's been out.
Yeah.
You know? But no, why I said if they played them again, I'd like to see them in January.
Yep, absolutely. And also I'd like to see last night's matchup with Caporelli on the floor with Burrows. Again, don't know if it would have been a different result, but he definitely adds a different dynamic to this Iroquois team, and they've looked a lot better offensively with him on the floor.
And he's a junior, right?
Yeah, so still just halfway through his varsity career, just starting the third year. Stratton-Smith passes to Bennett. Bennett's going to pull up. Nice jumper.
This kid's not bad either.
Yeah, Bennett's he's a good baseball player. He's a good basketball player as well. A good athlete all around. Makes a shot there for the Braves, and with 4:40 remaining, we're going to have a substitution.
No, he's bleeding.
Oh, Max. Oh, okay. Yep. I see it now. Jesse Brown with the blood timeout. He'll come out. Number 24, Marcus. I keep calling him Max. I think I got Max Spiegel from Warren on the brain, but Marcus Bridger in for Iroquois. Over and back. Yeah, I was going to say, I think A.J. McCusker knew that he had was in trouble based on where he was, and referee called it. 4 minutes and 25 seconds remaining. When we're all done here, we'll try to bring you the Icy Ink post-game show. Tried to do the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg halftime show, and internet said no way. Caporelli hits another three-pointer. Gonna have to stop to fix the net after that one. 68-34 now in favor of the Braves. And with that shot, Caporelli will come out for the night. Just past the halfway point of the Potter County Family Campground, fourth quarter. McCusker driving.
No, he
gets the ball back to number 3, Casey Kemmer. Kemmer kicks it out to Beggs, almost stolen away by Bridger. Three-pointer on the way from Kemmer. Hits the three, and then a foul called underneath the basket. Shot will count. And a foul called on Clarion-Limestone after the three-pointer, though. So the shot will count. Kemmer hits the three. 3 minutes and 6 seconds now. Winding down here. Iroquois is going to improve to 1-2 on the season. Clarion-Limestone will fall to 0-2. Cam May fires away for 3 and knocks down another 3. He's got a good shot.
Yeah,
he's done it a few times. Even last night in the game against Warren, he had a couple nice shots he knocked down. So Beggs with the drive. Shot wouldn't fall. Rebound by May. And a push. Called on Reagan Parker, number 1 for the Lions.
They're getting a little, I don't want to say chippy, but they're kind of out of control now.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's just like I say, the last night, I think their legs are shot. I mean, they're pretty much running on fumes right now.
I would agree with that.
Both teams.
Number 11, Wyatt Booch checks in and makes you wonder about the second game as well. Both teams pretty deep, but also playing back-to-back nights, not something they do a lot of. You know, usually a couple times a week, but there's usually a couple days in between. But see if that has any effect as this game happens tonight. Eisenhower and Warren in the CRS Tip-Off Classic Championship coming up next. It'll be right after the conclusion of this game. I see Eisenhower down there. They're ready to take the court. Warren's probably somewhere behind me, ready to do the same. So should be a good one. Definitely have a lot of the eyes of the county watching this game coming up at the conclusion of this consolation game. Bennett's going to go ahead and fire a 3. No good. Rebound by Miles. Minute and 17 seconds to go. 71-37 Iroquois. Drive by Beggs. He's had some nice drives tonight. Just can't finish it. And we have an over-the-back call on number 3, Casey Kemmer.
Stop the clock. They're shooting a foul shot.
Stops with 51 seconds left. And yeah, Iroquois is going to go to the line. That's the 5th team foul on the Lions. So 71-37. Post-game show, I'll see if I can get some final numbers and stats. And Lou and I will name an Icy Inc. player of the game for the opener. Kellen Burrows took it in defeat last night with 29 points. I got to think that Caporali's probably the leader in the clubhouse tonight. He's had a heck of a game for the Braves.
Yeah.
And
I like him.
Yeah, he's a fun player to watch. He plays inside, outside, obviously can play above the rim. And Iroquois got some good pieces. There might be 1-2 on the season, but they're going to win their share of games this year, especially with Burrows and Caporali. Now, I kind of find myself wondering, I don't know if Roman played in the first game against the loss against Sharon, obviously a tough opponent anyway, but you wonder if he was on the court for that night. Foul there on number 22, Cole Bennett. And have a chance to shoot some free throws here with just 33 seconds to go. 71-37. Iroquois putting the finishing touches on this victory.
This has been a long game.
It has been. Yeah,
at least it seems to be. I mean, it's only 7:30. I mean, it's going 25 after 7.
Yeah.
So
a lot of fouls. We had a stoppage for the scoreboard issue when it decided it didn't want to work anymore. And then we missed most of the third quarter while we were messing with our problems. So yeah, it's been an interesting start to the night. Let's hope things go a little smoother in the second half of this doubleheader. Should be a good one. Eisenhower Warren just literal seconds away now. 15 seconds to go. 73-37. Doubt Iroquois is even going to take a shot. May gets over the half court and he'll dribble it out. And that's where the game will end. Iroquois is going to get its first win of the season with a 73-37 win over the Clarion-Limestone Lions in the consolation game of the CRS Tip-Off Classic here at Eisenhower High School. We'll step away for a few moments and we'll be back with the Icy Inc. post-game show. Give you some final stats and thoughts on this game and get you ready. Jump into the Casella pregame show for tonight's championship game between Warren and Eisenhower. You're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, There's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
Founded in 1978 and headquartered in Warren, Pennsylvania General Energy has become a leading oil and natural gas producer in the Appalachian Basin. PGE is a proud and growing organization making positive contributions to the region's economy and environment. We are equally proud of our commitment to safety and environmental programs. PGE is a strong, family-oriented company that believes in giving back to the communities in which we live, work, and play. PGE, producing the energy we need, protecting the environment we treasure.
Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can be reached in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off. If you're ready to buy or sell your home, then stop in at 4234 Market Street to let one of the agents at Howard Hanna Professionals help. Our friendly and knowledgeable agents can help you find the key to your dream home. Looking for a new career? Howard Hanna Professionals can help there too. Howard Hanna Professionals will assist new and experienced agents with the startup fees for an exciting career in real estate. Call Katrina Laurie at 814-726-2000 for more information. If you want to enhance your skills or gain an entirely new skill set, now's the time to register for classes at the Warren Forest High Ed Council. Take the next step in your career with welding and PA auto inspection certification classes, find out how to manage healthcare coverage with the Health Insurance 101 seminar, or grow your personal skill set with the digital drawing and painting class. Learn how to make college affordable with the Navigating Local Scholarship seminar. Go to high-ed.org or call 814-723-3222 to register.
And back here at Eisenhower High School, where the consolation game of the CRS Tip-Off Classic has just come to a close, with Iroquois defeating Clarion-Limestone 73-37. This is the Icy Ink postgame show. For all your screen printing and embroidery needs, call Icy Ink at 814-688-0034 or visit them at icyink.com. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy. Take a look at our Hunter Station Golf Club scoring summary. Iroquois jumped out to a big lead, led 20-7 at the end of a quarter, pushed that lead to 18, 35-17 by halftime. In the second half, scoring down a little bit with the running clock, 28-20 in favor of the Braves to put us at the 73-37 final. As Lou and I were talking about, probably going to go ahead and give the Icy Ink player of the game to Roman Caporali. Had a great night tonight. Going to add up some numbers here briefly in a second. But yeah, definitely his presence on the court was felt tonight, and he had a big game and is deserving of the honor. So Iroquois moves to 1-2 for the season. And Lou, this looked like that Iroquois was a different team with Roman Caporali on the floor.
Oh yeah, no question. It took a lot of the pressure off Burroughs, who was the one-man show the night before. So it helped him and gave them the 1-2 punch that we said that they needed. And the other guys, they settled back into their to their regular roles. I'm kind of. I need my schedule here. The Bennett kid.
Yeah.
You know, he was kind of overtaxed a little bit last night too. You know, having to do things probably that he doesn't normally have to do. But tonight, like I say, with their starting five, I mean, his role was a lot easier on him tonight, and he showed it because he had a solid game tonight. And
for sure, yeah.
Burrows did, where he didn't have to, you know, do all the heavy lifting, and he had a good night, but still he didn't have to score 29 points either.
Exactly, yeah. Speaking of that, the Warren Forest High Ed Council final stats. The Warren Forest High Ed Council has been serving Warren and Forest counties for more than 40 years. Visit highed.com. Taking a look at Iroquois. Balanced effort tonight, 18 points apiece for Kellen Burrows and Roman Caporale, 9 points for Cole Bennett, and 7 apiece from Cam May and Aiden Satterfield. So they really got a whole bunch of help in all different areas there. Paul Craig had to do most of the heavy lifting again for the Clarion-Limestone Lions. Scored a game-high 20. Next closest on the list was 6 points from Casey Kemmer. So definitely a big win for Iroquois. Gets their season back on track. And now we're going to step away for a quick moment. We're going to update a few things, and then we'll head into the Casella pregame show for our championship game match between Eisenhower and Warren here at Eisenhower High School. You're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Craft beer, craft food, craft service. You get it all and more at Station 101 in DuBois. Whether it's your relaxing evening with friends at Cozy Family Dinner or that special night out with someone unforgettable, Station 101 is the place where memories are made. Dive into a new American culinary journey where every bite is made with premium, farm-fresh ingredients. Quench your thirst with our impressive craft beer lineup, 12 brews on tap, over 120 bottles to explore. From the first sip to the last bite, Station 101 delivers an experience that's anything but ordinary. Station 101 in DuBois, PA, crafted for you.
Have a fender bender? We can mender at Park Avenue Motor Car. Bring your vehicle to Ron and the crew at Park Avenue Motor Car, 7 South Carver Street in Warren, or call 814-726-9728. Park Avenue Motor Car, proudly serving Warren County for 30 years.
Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's are premier eye care facilities here in our Tri-County area. Their offices and eye care team are dedicated to providing excellence in patient care, eye education, and optical services. Dr. Greg Lineski is a leader in clinical eye care involving eye and vision disorders. Dr. Lineski takes the time to explain the results of your eye exam, describes your options, and listens to your eye care needs, because maintaining good eye health is an ongoing partnership at Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's.
Are you transporting steel or other unique products? Then you need to check out Oil Country Crates. Oil Country Crates supplies certified wood crates or pallets for shipping steel and other products. Oil Country Crates can ship crates throughout the United States and overseas as well, thanks to their ISPM 15 inspection stamp. Oil Country Crates is dedicated to providing prompt and reliable services to all of its customers while abiding to all shipping regulations. Find out more at oilcountrycrates.com. Oil Country Crates, your products, our protection.
And welcome back to Eisenhower High School. Alan Siebert and Lou Vizza at the CRS Tip-Off Classic, getting ready for the championship game between the Eisenhower Knights and the Warren Dragons. One team's going to start 2-0 and walk away with a tournament championship. This is the Casella pregame show. Fans are an essential part of any team. Visit Casella.com to join our team today. Casella, our people, your team. Today's stream is powered by Oil Country Crates. Your products, our protection. OilCountryCrates.com. And Alan and Lou welcome you again to the Warren Tire Center drive to the game. The Warren Tire Center makes sure you get to the game in comfort. WarrenTireCenter.com. Jumping right into things here, Lou, and a couple hungry teams, packed crowd, not much, the student section, not much room left over there for Eisenhower. And so it's been one of those nights. It's going to be a big game, and here soon we're going to get underway and see who's going to have county bragging rights for this year.
Well, yeah, because you only have you only have 2 high schools in the county now. So, I think that these 2 teams, the first 5 kids on both teams are almost mirror images of each other. They've got some great athletes. They've got some great shooters. And this should be just a banger. I mean, they both ran the press last night really well. I think Eisenhower's was a little more effective than Warren's was because they weren't, and they were both aggressive. But then I think Warren got a little bit overly aggressive and got into some foul trouble, and it got Iroquois to the line where they got some foul shots and kind of got back into the game a little bit. So they've got to be kind of play a little better heads up and be aggressive, yes, but not overly aggressive to where they're committing fouls and stuff. Absolutely. And then I think the benches are going to play a little bit into this game tonight. That just because the way they both played last night, a full 32 minutes of pressure, the legs may go. So it's they're going to have to play within themselves early, and I think, like I say, that I think the bench may come in to play a little bit just because you may have to need some people.
For sure. So we're going to take one more break. We got about 3 minutes until warm-ups are finished. When we return, we'll get underway with the CRS Tip-Off Classic Championship game between the Warren Dragons and the Eisenhower Knights here on the YDL Sports Network.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front 9, coupled with a back 9 situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Craft beer, craft food, craft service. You get it all and more at Station 101 in DuBois. Whether it's a relaxing evening with friends at Cozy Family Dinner or that special night out with someone unforgettable, Station 101 is the place where memories are made. Dive into a new American culinary journey where every bite is made with premium, farm-fresh ingredients. Quench your thirst with our impressive craft beer lineup, 12 brews on tap, over 120 bottles to explore. From the first sip to the last bite, Station 101 delivers an experience that's anything but ordinary. Station 101 in DuBois, PA, crafted for you.
Have a fender bender? We can mend her at Park Avenue Motor Car. Bring your vehicle to Ron and the crew at Park Avenue Motor Car, 7 South Carver Street in Warren, or call 814-726-9728. Park Avenue Motor Car, proudly serving Warren County for 30 years.
Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's are premier eye care facilities here in our Tri-County area. Their offices and eye care team are dedicated to providing excellence in patient care, eye education, and optical services. Dr. Greg Lineski is a leader in clinical eye care involving eye and vision disorders. Dr. Lineski takes the time to explain the results of your eye exam, describes your options, and listens to your eye care needs, because maintaining good eye health is an ongoing partnership at Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's.
Are you transporting steel or other unique products? Then you need to check out Oil Country Crates. Oil Country Crates supplies certified wood crates or pallets for shipping steel and other products. Oil Country Crates can ship crates throughout the United States and overseas as well, thanks to their ISPM 15 inspection stamp. Oil Country Crates is dedicated to providing prompt and reliable services to all of its customers while abiding to all shipping regulations. Find out more at oilcountrycrates.com. Oil Country Crates, your products, our protection.
Back here at a jam-packed John M. Neese Memorial Gymnasium Championship night for the CRS Tip-Off Classic. They foregone the national anthem. They played it in the first game. Starting lineups being introduced right now. And for Warren, you're going to have the lineup tonight of senior Logan Chrissy, junior number 10 Brady Chase, senior number 13 Jacob McMeans, senior number 20 Alan Eaton, and senior number 35 Tage Wyman. For the Eisenhower Knights, it'll be junior number 22 Rylan Benton, senior number 15 Derek Geyer, junior number 14 Austin Hansen, and two freshmen, number 2 Kaimani Vine, and number 23 freshman Liam Hansen. So here we go, Lou. It's the National Forge, the Elwood National Forge first quarter, and this promises to probably be frenetic from start to finish, at least here early on especially. So I think we're in for a treat here on the YDL Sports Network, and let's crown a champion.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to this all day. So we will see what we will see in the first few minutes here.
So as I said, it is the Elwood National Forge first quarter. Vine and Wyman to jump. Ball goes to Austin Hansen, and we're underway here at Eisenhower High School. Hansen trying to move on Chrissy. Hansen's pass stolen away. Chrissy comes away with it. Now he returns the favor on the other end. And as I said, it's going to be fast. It's going to be furious. Liam Hansen into the mat. And here we go. 20 seconds in. We're already on the 5th possession of the game. Liam Hansen firing away for 3, and he knocks it down. Liam Hansen makes the 3. It's 3-0 in favor of Eisenhower, who jumps right into the full court press. Almost a steal for Eisenhower, and now it's going to be a backcourt violation. 7 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Already 3-0 in favor of the Knights. So again, Eisenhower, both teams playing airtight defense. Going to be a lot of that. Kaimani Vine steps back for 3 and knocks it down. So 2 big early threes, both from freshmen, Lou, and it's 6-0. Chrissy pulling up the court here, trying to get Warren on the board here. That one's almost stolen away by Geyer. Benton's going to guard Chrissy, gives it to Wyman over on the left wing. McMeans going to drive on Benton, hard to the hole, and makes it fall. Jacob McMeans, the senior, with his first bucket of the night, and it's 6-2. Benton going to fire away for 3, and there's Benton. It's the shoes, Lou.
It's the shoes.
He started with them tonight. Hits the 3rd 3 for Eisenhower in the first 98 seconds of the game. And it's 9-2. Eisenhower scored 28 points in the first quarter last night in the win against Clarion-Limestone. Well on their way here. McMeans firing away for 3. Back iron, no good, but Wyman there for the rebound. And Liam Hansen will draw a foul from number 10, Brady Chase of Warren. Again, just showing you how dangerous this Eisenhower team can be. They have shooters everywhere, and again, they're doing this without Gavin Lindemuth, who serves the second game of his suspension tonight, resulting from football season. They'll have him back next week, so just another weapon for this team that already is pretty full of them. Benton thought about taking another 3. Instead, he's going to dribble on Alan Eaton. Vine's got a shot for a corner 3. And a rare early miss for Eisenhower, and now Vine tried to help out after the miss, got into the face of McMeans, and it's a foul. So ball will go back to the Dragons, and Eisenhower will get to set up their full court press. Tage Wyman on the baseline, takes the ball out, Tries to get it into Chrissy. And there's the turnover now right around to a Benton three. This one no good. Ran down by Chase. And Warren trying to get some kind of flow. Too much body there from Ryland Benton. He'll draw the foul. And a reminder that this is your Venango County View of the Court. Your View of the Court tonight is brought to you by Venango County. There's always something to see and do in Venango County. VenangoCountyPAs.gov. And shout out to my helpers tonight. Grant and what's your name again? Brody. Had to double check. There's Benton with the breakaway layup. He'll score his second bucket of the night. 11-2 in favor of the Eisenhower Knights early. Quick start here. Still 5:15 left in the first quarter. And Eaton dribbles off his foot. And Warren Eisenhower rather, feeding off the home crowd in the first 3 minutes. A quick start. They've got the 11-2 advantage. That's all that without Austin Hansen rather, scoring yet tonight. He led the team last night. Chrissy doing what he does best on the run. Nice follow from Chase. Wyman's there, but Vine rejects it. Here comes Austin Hansen on the run. And he'll draw a Warren foul. Second foul of the opening quarter on the Dragons. Watching Eisenhower, Lou, it's like watching a game and fast forward sometimes.
Yeah,
You want to drop in a thought, and by the time you can get it out, there's 3 more plays happening.
It's up, down.
It
is. Just up and down.
Austin Hansen to the line for the first time tonight. Makes his first bucket. 12-2 Eisenhower. 4:49 left Elwood National Forge first quarter.
Eisenhower's got to be a little more cognizant on the offensive end. They're coming down and especially on a turnover. They got to look for a better shot. Just don't try and force something in, but just get a good shot.
Chrissy drew some contact, no foul called. Chrissy's going to try to go all the way, kicks it out to McMeans, who's open for 3. That shot won't fall, but Chrissy's got the rebound. Chrissy for Warren has a motor too. He just goes and goes. McMeans pull-up jumper right over top of Kaimani Vine, knocks it down, and a couple buckets by Jacob McMeans early in the game. David Manning is checked in for the first time for Warren, playing against some of his former teammates, or at least one, Ryland Benton. Both played for Youngsville last year and now opponents. Foul called on, I believe they're going to call that on Austin Hansen. The block. Substitutes now. Paul Mandeville, number 34, in. Hudson Haight in as well. Gavin Reynolds is checked in. Deep bench for the Eisenhower Knights. Both teams really. A lot of players that can see time on the court. Manning loses the ball. A freshman Mandeville. Manning, nice job coming back. Talked about that a little bit last night, not giving up on a play. And there's another foul on Austin Hansen. That's 2 pretty quick. About 30 seconds apart. And that's probably going to send the Eisenhower junior star to the bench. His brother Liam Hansen, the freshman, will check in for him. 4 fouls already on the Knights. Side effect of the aggressive play that they do. Got to give credit, though, to Eisenhower's head coach Ryan Mangini, as David Manning fires in a 3. The one thing he does well is when the foul trouble starts to pile up, he'll back off that press and let his team play. But they'll play it until the foul trouble is an issue. They'll play that aggressive style. Hudson Haight looking for somewhere to go with the ball. Gets it to Liam Hansen. Back to Haight in the corner. Haight's going to fire away for 3 and knock it down. So Hudson Haight becomes the fourth different Eisenhower Knight to knock down a 3 in this first quarter. And just like he did several times last night, Ryland Benton draws a charge. Unofficially his 4th charge taken in the opening weekend. Not even 5 quarters into the season, 4 already charges taken. Lucas Thrift's going to check in for Warren. He's going to come in for Alan Eaton. Eisenhower 16, Warren 7, 3:25 left in the Elwood National Forge first quarter. I think Eaton's got a small cut on his finger. He's going to go over to the trainer here right in front of us as Liam Hansen brings the ball up the court, gets it to Haight. Haight to Vine, Vine to Reynolds. Reynolds has the ball nearly stolen by Logan Chrissy, and they're going to call a backcourt violation. I can guarantee you one thing, Lou, you know, whatever these teams face tonight, it's a different level than what they faced last night.
Oh, yeah.
No matter who they not take nothing away from Iroquois and Clarion-Limestone, but the type of defense these guys play. I mean, like I said it last night, they make me tired watching them. I just back and forth, up and down the court, and the first 5 minutes of this game have been no different. Chrissy looking for offensive room, going to drive on the freshman Mandeville, gets it outside to McMeans, and McMeans doing a great job of keeping the Dragons in it early. He hits a three, and the lead down to 6. McMeans has 7 of Warren's 10 points here. McMeans had a fast start last night as well. Gavin Reynolds thinking baseline, kicks it out to Haight. Haight's going to fire away again. Side iron, no good. Chrissy leading the fast break. Fouled by Vine, and Chrissy's going to be rewarded with some free throws here. So you go back to the way this game started. It was 12-2 Eisenhower, and an 8-4 run, modest 8-4 run, but the Dragons have settled things down here, and with 2:24 left in the first quarter, they're doing a great job of cutting into that deficit.
Well, like I said too, like on that three-pointer that Hay took down here, that you're going to work. You want to work a little bit better, get a better shot. That wasn't needed. It was a quick shot, and there wasn't a lot of ball movement, and so it was kind of forced. And now Warren comes down the other end and makes 1 out of 2, where you lost to 2 here, but they made 1 out of 2, so now it's down to 5.
Geyer looking for his shot, guarded by Manning.
He just grabs. Yeah.
Yep, just had to reach out and grab. That's going to be foul number 5 on the. So both teams now in the bonus with 2:22 left. So, yeah, this figures to be one of those games as well. Could take a while. Just a lot of the way they play. You're going to have a lot of fouls, and could become a war of attrition in the second half at the rate we're going. Geyer makes his first points of the night, 17-11 Knights. Now 18-11 Knights as Geyer makes the second. Lucas Thrift bringing it up for the Dragons rather, sorry. Kicks it to the corner. Brady Chase had a three-point attempt, couldn't get it. Nice rebound by Thrift. Vine kicks it to Geyer. Geyer gets away a 3, and there's the 5th different Eisenhower night to hit a 3 in the first quarter. And there's a 3-pointer from, I believe that was McMeans again.
Yeah.
McMeans 10 points here. 21-14 Eisenhower. Minute and 40 to go. Liam Hansen looking for daylight. Gets blocked, and then Chrissy takes the ball away. Manning almost had another 3, but Chrissy's got one now, and Chrissy in and out. Gavin Reynolds, nice rebound. Reynolds doesn't have a lot of height, but he does hustle. Will Mandeville from the corner, no good. Little off balance with that shot.
He's not the one you want taking threes.
No, they have plenty of options. And Reynolds is going to take a charge. And even Burdine not happy. Head coach Jeff Burdine not happy with the call. Just thought about it. I mean, he used to cover all these guys. Burdine used to coach Ryan Mangini back in the day. I was covering sports for Warren when Benny, as he's called, Jeff Burdine, was the head coach, and Ryan Mangini was one of his guards. So, student versus the teacher here. Just another storyline for a game already full of them. Derek Geyer fouled by Brady Chase. Not a lot of contact on the body, it seemed. It looked like a lot of ball, but referee has the final call, and Geyer will go to the line for the second time tonight. Geyer's first shot is good, 3 for 3, 6 points to lead the Knights in this first quarter. Number 24, Colin Sidarko, and number 14, Charlie Bloom, check in for the Dragons. Geyer 4 for 4 now has a team high 7, and the Knights lead is back to 9, 23-14. Sidarko driving, nice defense by Geyer.
Yep.
They had an open shot in the corner, and the way this first quarter's gone, that's who you want taking it, Jacob McMeans. But Geyer did a good job to get a hand on the ball and deny McMeans the chance. Thrift and Vine going at it underneath the hoop. No foul called, and here we go to the other end. Rylan Benton gonna fire up an NBA range 3. Doesn't fall. Rebound, though, by Will Mandeville. He's got Vine in the corner. Vine for 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound by McMeans. Got 3 Dragons around him, and here comes Vine out of nowhere, and he'll draw a foul on Jacob McMeans, and Vine's gonna go to the line for 2. 23 seconds left in the Elwood National Forge first quarter. Vine with the free throw. Lead back up to 10. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. The Knights, after scoring 28 last night in the first quarter in the win against Clarion-Limestone, have 24 on the board tonight. 5 different players have hit threes, but Warren, and specifically Jacob McMeans, 10 points. He's kept them in it. Warren going to play for 1, it looks like. Now Chrissy's going to pull up. Unable to hit, and Eisenhower up 5 seconds to try to score. Ball gets away, picked up by Thrift. Thrift's going to fire from half court, and wasn't that far off. First quarter comes to an end. As promised, a frenetic quarter. Back and forth we go. That's the end of the Elwood National Forge first quarter, with the Eisenhower Knights leading the Warren Dragons 24-14. You're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network. Welcome back to Eisenhower High School. Championship finals of the CRS Tip-Off Classic. Eisenhower versus Warren, all Warren County final. Eisenhower on top 24-14 at the end of the opening quarter. And we'll get ready now for the Verischetti Holdings second quarter. Companies within the Verischetti Holdings group include Phoenix Centered Metals, Superior Energy Resources, Allegheny Electric Service, and Verischetti & Son, Inc. Find out more at VerischettiHoldings.com. Alan Siebert and Lou Vizza with you here in the AGI Industries Storage Containers broadcast booth. AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental. Now that we got that out of the way, back to the fast break game here. Second quarter, 24-14 in favor of Eisenhower. Max Spiegel on the court for the first time tonight for the Dragons. Had a dunk last night in their win over Iroquois. This might be the longest we've gone without a shot in this game, Lou. Almost 20 seconds now. Shot clock probably wouldn't be needed for this particular game. Vine with the rebound off the McMeans miss, and here comes Eisenhower for its first possession of the second quarter. Geyer, nice take. Got around Charlie Bloom, took it to the hole. He's got 9 points. So the Ike senior, Chrissy across court to chase. Biggest lead of the night for the Knights. It's back up to, they had it at 10 early. It got cut down to 5, now back up to 12. 7:05 remaining in the opening quarter.
Warren's only had 3 scores.
Chrissy with the shot inside. Spiegel blocked by Rylan Benton. And that's maybe the thing. I mean, they shoot well. They play great press defense. But maybe the thing that impresses me most is Chrissy puts up a 3 and misses, gets his own rebound. About Eisenhower is that they just don't quit on plays. You would think at some point they'd have to take a breath, and they just don't. Hudson Haight with the rebound off the Bloom, missed 3.
Well, that's what I was going to say. They've distributed the ball a lot better than Warren has, having six guys in the scoring column, and Warren only having 3. And they're just making the shots.
Absolutely, Kaimani Vine.
And they're playing, and their defense has just been
You got to remember, too, they're doing this with Austin Hansen on the bench with 2 early fouls. Will Mandeville goes up strong, makes the shot, and Coach Burdine wants a full timeout. It's a Ross Becker Insurance timeout. Ross Becker Insurance Group, with locations in Corey, Northeast, and Seneca, strive to deliver a personal and beneficial experience to its customers while providing a great place to work for its valued team members. TeamRossBecker.com. That's Ross Becker. Back in 30 seconds with more high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
In every heartbeat, every helping hand, every moment of care, Warren General Hospital stands as a cornerstone of our community. For generations, families have trusted us to be here today, tomorrow, and always. We're transforming community health and wellness through excellence in quality, safety, service, engagement, and patient experience. Warren General Hospital.
Welcome back to Eisenhower High School in the CRS Tip-Off Classic. 6 minutes and 10 seconds left in the Veriskety Holdings second quarter. Eisenhower so far having their way with the Warren Dragons, 30-14. A 14-3 run for the Knights at the end of the first quarter into this second quarter. And out of the timeout, right back to the full court press. There's no break against this Ryan Mangini-led team. And the Knights have the makings of something pretty special here, Lou. Max Spiegel with a nice job, got Vine off his feet. He scores, and there's a bucket for the Dragons, 30-16. Vine guarded by Chrissy. Probably Warren's best defender. Cross to Benton. Benton's going to fire away for 3. Well off the mark. Rebound by McMeans.
They got to use the Eisenhower on their press. That's in.
Yeah, Manning don't miss many of those. He misses that one just off the back iron. Here comes Benton leading the charge now. Geyer kicks it out to Haight. Yeah, thought he had him beat. Benton now with the floater, hits the side of the backboard, but Mandeville comes away with the rebound. And again, as Vine takes a 3, back iron no good. That's, when you think about star players on this team, I don't know, and this is no slight to him, but I don't know that Will Mandeville comes to mind, but that's the type of thing he does. That rebound, and they have so many of those guys. That was your point during the timeout, Lou. They can go so deep. Not necessarily scorers, but just guys who can impact the game. Yeah. And they probably have more glue guys than most teams, could ever dream of having. Right. They really, and makes them dangerous when they're playing at the top of their game. Manning with an errant pass inside. See a slight limp there on Manning. Hope he's all right. I know he had when he was at Youngsville, he's had some ACL problems in the past. Playing without the brace this year. Had the brace on all last year. Derek Geyer, guarded by Manning. Geyer's going to take it to the hoop, but Manning with the block out of bounds. Geyer job to get out of the way. Austin Hansen's back on the court for the Knights. And he draws Logan Chrissy of Warren.
Ooh. Yeah.
And offensive foul. Yes. Lou saw it, and was that on? Oh, they called it on Hansen. That's his third. Exasperated Hansen's going to head back to the bench. 3 fouls with 5 minutes left in the second quarter. Manning going to try another deep pass. This one intercepted by Vine. Nice job by Alan Eaton. He read that pass a mile away, stole it from Benton. Geyer comes away with the rebound, gets it to Paul Mandeville. Mandeville to Vine. Vine thought about the open 3, now dribbles to the center. Finds Geyer in the corner. That's his spot. Shots off. Chrissy takes the rebound away from Liam Hansen and leads the charge. Nice take from Chrissy, but it won't fall. 4.5 to play in the opening half. Nice pass from Vine to Hansen, Liam Hansen, that is. And Liam's going to go to the line for the first time tonight.
They can run. They get to play. They get that outlet pass, and they're running.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm
getting tired watching them.
Never claimed to be a big exercise guy, but I want whatever Mangini's routine is. He's doing something right because these guys don't look tired at all, and they play at this pace. from start to finish if he needs them to. And right now, that pace has the Eisenhower Knights up 31-16, 4:25 left. Dragons gonna turn it over here to Benton. Benton's gonna lead the break, kick it over to Geyer. Geyer will take the open three, knocks it down. Big game so far for Derek Geyer, 12 points in the first half to lead all scorers and push the lead to 18. Warren's leading threat's been McMeans. He's got 10 points. Alan Eaton has the ball at the top of the key. 34-16 Eisenhower. 3:53 to go in the opening half. Spiegel driving on Vine, off of his leg and out of bounds. Another Warren turnover, and it'll be Eisenhower ball as we have a couple substitutions here. Lucas Thrift into the game for the Warren Dragons, as well as number 33, Landon Wood, the junior, checks in for the first time.
That's good defense down there on the baseline. Just slid right down with them.
Geyer kicks it out to Vine. And now Vine takes his turn knocking down threes. 9 points for the Eisenhower freshman. Already just one short of his total from last night. And we still have 3.5 minutes to go in this half. Nice take by Alan Eaton. Eaton said enough of this. Took it himself coast to coast. 37-18 Eisenhower. Another offensive foul called on the Eisenhower Knights. I believe it's Paul Mandeville with the illegal screen. Third foul of the second quarter. Gavin Reynolds will check in for Geyer.
They got to work on that. That's just second one they've had like that, and those are offensive fouls.
Absolutely, yeah, and it's one of those things too. If you're going to play such an aggressive defense, which I mean they should, they're good at it, but you can't have the ticky-tack, the quick mistake fouls. They add up pretty quick that way. Benton gets the ball ahead to Liam Hansen. Liam Hansen takes it, doesn't fall. Rebound to Benton. Benton shot front iron, no good. McMeans, Vine got a piece of it, and Benton comes away with it. Vine came out of nowhere to block that McMeans three. 2:45 left. Verischetti holding second quarter. Eisenhower 37, Warren 18. Gavin Reynolds lines up a three and knocks it down. That's 6 players with a deep ball for the Knights now. And a 40-18 lead.
See, that's a good trap defense over there. They got caught a little bit, but that's where they missed a couple times, where they're taking the sideline and using that as another defender.
Yeah, and I know it's only the second game of the season, but there's got to be some teams that Eisenhower is going to face down the road taking some notes, because this team, when they're firing on all cylinders, looks dangerous. Landon Woods, three from the corner off the iron, no good. Rebound by Reynolds, then to Vine. And Liam Hansen will bring up the ball. 40-18, 2:15 left. Hansen driving, and Chrissy did a good job hanging in the air.
Yeah, he did. That's good defense.
I thought he jumped a little early, but he just kind of hung there. And there's another reach-in foul. 5 fouls now in the quarter, and Warren will go to the line. Yeah, if there's anything I've seen that Eisenhower needs to clean up, Lou, it's probably that. But again, at what cost? Because a lot of those fouls come from the over-aggression, which also has led to a lot of points.
They got to keep their foot on the gas.
Yep.
And they just can't. I mean, they just got to keep going. Warren's got to just hang in there. I mean, they can turn this around. I mean, they got the guys who can turn this around, so they got to keep playing too.
Yeah, and you got to think that if you're Warren, you got to hope that the Knights will cool down a little bit from the field. I unofficially have them at 8 threes already. Still 2:07 left in the first half. So,
like I say, you live by the three, you die by it too.
Right now, the Eisenhower's living good. Eaton's second shot, no good, but Thrift there for the rebound and then throws it into the backcourt. Just a unfortunate mistake there. A player cut, and by the time he noticed, the ball had already been thrown. I think when you looked at the preseason and you saw Ryland Benton and Austin Hansen, you think, okay, a couple big scorers for the Knights. Well, combined, they have 7 points in this first half, and the Knights have still put up 40. So it's far from just them. Second foul of the quarter on the Dragons. That one's going to be on Alan Eaton. Charlie Bloom checks in. as well as number 24, Colin Sidarko. Minute and 47 seconds until halftime. Reynolds going to let another three fly and knock down another one. They'll have to fix the net here briefly, but that is 9 threes now for Eisenhower as the lead has grown to 24 points. Eight different players on the scoring sheet now for the Knights. Turnover, Vine comes away with it. Back to Will Mandeville, stepped on the line, so it's just a 2, doesn't fall. And now Liam Hansen, called on the back. That's at least a couple for him now too. So both of the Hansen brothers in foul trouble here with a minute and 29 left in the first half. And Sidarko, 24, going to go to the line for the Dragons.
See, like I say, the kid hustles, busts his can, but he's not the 3-point shooter you want taking those shots. But he does everything else well.
For sure. Sidarko makes the free throw there. And head coach Ryan Mangini showing a lot of trust in his junior guard, Austin Hansen. They're not putting the fouls up on the board as they normally do, but I believe that Austin Hansen has 3. And it's not even halftime yet, a minute and 29 to go. Second shot by Sidarko is made. He makes a pair, 43-21. Hansen's going to bring the ball up slowly. Guarded by Chrissy. Here's Benton driving, guarded by Sidarko. Reynolds is guarded by Charlie Bloom as Eisenhower is going to slow the pace down here. Not a sentence I thought I'd say tonight. Benton going to go all the way to the hoop. Gets the ball to fall. Nice take by Rylan Benton. 45 on the board for the Knights. 45-21. Hansen's playing defense with his arms completely in the air. He's not taking any chances of anything here. Benton gets the steal, gets Chrissy on his hip, gets it up and in and scores. Rylan Benton, hoop and the foul. 47-21 Knights. Still 47 seconds remaining in the first quarter, and Benton's got a chance at a 3-point play. Benton with the free throw, trying to make it a 27-point lead, and he does. Wow. He also gets into double figures. And a foul going to be called on Gavin Reynolds. And it'll send the Dragons to the free throw line again.
See, that's what I'm saying right there. He's beat. So he's still trying to get in front of him, but he can't do it because he's beat. So take another angle and get down and play defense.
Live to fight another day. Yeah. Yeah, and it turns into free throws here for Landon Wood, who makes the first. First point of the night for the junior, number 33 for Warren. 49-22. Stoppage here as Austin Hansen comes out. Liam Hansen, his brother, checks back in for him. 24 points in the first for the Knights, 25 here in the second. Now Austin Hansen back into the game. Liam back to the bench. One shot for Landon Wood. Second shot's good as well. So a pair made for Landon Wood. 49-23 Eisenhower. Hansen running the point. Eisenhower maybe looking for one shot here. Spreading the court. Benton going to go on McMeans. Got up a wild shot, but here comes Gavin Reynolds out of nowhere. And his hustle rewarded with a pair of free throws. Reynolds, to me, kind of falls into that same category as you were talking about with Will Mandeville earlier. Just kind of unassuming, but then you watch him play, and he's everywhere. And it don't matter. I mean, he's not the tallest guy on the team, but He's always down in the scrap, and head coach Ryan Mangini wants a 30-second Ross Becker Insurance timeout. We'll take one with them. 18 seconds remaining in the opening half. Eisenhower 49, Warren 21. You're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's are premier eye care facilities here in our Tri-County area. Their offices and eye care team are dedicated to providing excellence in patient care, eye education, and optical services. Dr. Greg Lineski is a leader in clinical eye care involving eye and vision disorders. Dr. Lineski takes the time to explain the results of your eye exam, describes your options, and listens to your eye care needs, because maintaining good eye health is an ongoing partnership at Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's.
Back here at Eisenhower High School, out of a Ross Becker Insurance timeout. Eisenhower leading Warren 49-23. 18 seconds left until halftime. Ryan Mangini wanted the timeout. Gavin Reynolds is at the free throw line, made the first. Reynolds has 7 points. And he'll try to make it 8 and put the Knights at an even 50 here in the opening half. Reynolds shot up, rims out, rebound by Thrift. Eisenhower gets back on defense. One of the first times tonight that they haven't picked him up full court. Warren going to play for one. Thrift drives in, nice take, finish isn't there. Rebound is Zadarko, gets it out to Chrissy. 2 seconds to work with. Chrissy's going to have to kick it to Thrift. Thrift gets the shot away, but it's no good. And that's how the opening half comes to an end. Eisenhower a dominant 25-9 advantage in the second quarter, sends us to halftime with the score. The Eisenhower Knights 49, the Warren Dragons 23. We'll be back with the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg halftime show. After this quick break, you're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. The Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside, that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
Founded in 1978 and headquartered in Warren, Pennsylvania General Energy has become a leading oil and natural gas producer in the Appalachian Basin. PGE is a proud and growing organization making positive contributions to the region's economy and environment. We are equally proud of our commitment to safety and environmental programs. PGE is a strong, family-oriented company that believes in giving back to the communities in which we live, work, and play. PGE, producing the energy we need, protecting the environment we treasure.
Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can be reached in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off. If you're ready to buy or sell your home, then stop in at 4234 Market Street to let one of the agents at Howard Hanna Professionals help. Our friendly and knowledgeable agents can help you find the key to your dream home. Looking for a new career? Howard Hanna Professionals can help there too. Howard Hanna Professionals will assist new and experienced agents with the startup fees for an exciting career in real estate. Call Katrina Laurie at 814-726-2000 for more information. If you want to enhance your skills or gain an entirely new skill set, now's the time to register for classes at the Warren Forest High Ed Council. Take the next step in your career with welding and PA auto inspection certification classes, find out how to manage healthcare coverage with the Health Insurance 101 seminar, or grow your personal skill set with the digital drawing and painting class. Learn how to make college affordable at the Navigating Local Scholarship Seminar. Go to high-ed.org or call 814-723-3222 to register.
And back here at Eisenhower High School, halftime of the championship game of the CRS Classic Tip-Off Classic, rather. Eisenhower a commanding 49-23 lead at the half. This is the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg halftime show. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, where you come for the food and stay for the view. Come check out the new indoor-outdoor wood frame event center. The Allegheny Grill was recently voted the #1 waterfront restaurant in Pennsylvania. Find out why at AlleghenyGrill.com. We'll start at this halftime show with the Warren Forest High Ed Council halftime stats. The Warren Forest High Ed Council has been serving Warren and Forest counties for more than 40 years. Visit highed.com. The stat sheet filled up for the Eisenhower Knights. Derek Geyer, 12 points to lead all scorers in the opening half. 10 points from Rylan Benton, 9 from Kamani Vine, and 7 for Gavin Reynolds. Austin Hansen scored 21 points last night, held to just 2 points in this first half, in foul trouble most of it. Hasn't mattered, as the Knights have still built a 49-23 lead on the Warren side. 10 points from Jacob McMeans. He's the highest scorer for Warren by far, the only one to hit more than one field goal. And perhaps the most surprising thing, senior Logan Chrissy, the team's leading scorer, held to just 1 point in that first half, 1 of 2 from the line. The Knights led 24-14 after a quarter and poured it on in the second half, 25-9. And really, that's been the story of the game. The Knights just they're getting it from all different places, Lou, and they just keep going.
Yeah, they've distributed the ball well between the 7 or 8 different guys that are in the scoring column, and their defense has just been relentless. Like I said before, in the pregame, both Warren and Eisenhower pressed the heck out of the teams last night, but Eisenhower just had a little bit better control over their press than Warren did, and they're picking up fouls and they're making plays from behind, and you can't afford to do that. So, but the thing of it is now, like I say, Alan, we're 49-23. I mean, that's a 26-point, 6 gap, and you got a 30-point.
Yeah, 30-point gap, and turns into a running clock.
And the way they've been throwing it up, it could be that. And once you're in, you're in. But
yeah,
Warren's still got to keep playing. They got a half to play, and this is going to show what this. They're going to have to test their mettle here and see what they got. And Eisenhower's still got to be playing too, because they,
yeah, you don't.
It's a tail. You got to play 2 halves.
Yeah, you don't want to assume any lead is safe for sure.
No,
but,
you can't. You can't, because the first half's done. This is what you did. Now you just got to just come back and try and do the same thing in the second half, and keep that edge. Don't you can't take a play off.
For sure.
You rest. I'm of the opinion you rest on offense. You don't rest on defense.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
these guys, neither team rests on defense.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. That was the Hunter Station Golf Club first half summary. Season pass from Hunter Station Golf Club in Ty Nesta would make a great Christmas present for that special golfer in your life. Call 814-755-4558 to buy a season pass today and ask them about their play and stay packages. Hunter Station Golf Club is located 3 miles south of Ty Nesta. HunterStation.com. We also talked a little bit about the Rehab Center second half adjustments with 8 locations to serve you, including in Clarion, Brookville, and Katanning. The Rehab Center always makes the right adjustments. The Rehab Center, chiropractors caring for health. The rehabcenters.com. We'll step away briefly. We got about 2.5 minutes, and then we'll be back with the second half action of the CRS Classic Tip-Off Tournament Championship at Eisenhower High School.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front 9, coupled with a back 9 situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com.
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Craft beer, craft food, craft service. You get it all and more at Station 101 in DuBois. Whether it's your relaxing evening with friends at cozy family dinner or that special night out with someone unforgettable, Station 101 is the place where memories are made. Dive into a new American culinary journey where every bite is made with premium, farm-fresh ingredients. Quench your thirst with our impressive craft beer lineup, 12 brews on tap, over 120 bottles to explore. From the first sip to the last bite, Station 101 delivers an experience that's anything but ordinary. Station 101 in DuBois, PA, crafted for you.
Have a fender bender? We can mender at Park Avenue Motor Car. Bring your vehicle to Ron and the crew at Park Avenue Motor Car, 7 South Carver Street in Warren, or call 814-726-9728. Park Avenue Motor Car, proudly serving Warren County for 30 years.
Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's are premier eye care facilities here in our Tri-County area. Their offices and eye care team are dedicated to providing excellence in patient care, eye education, and optical services. Dr. Greg Lineski is a leader in clinical eye care involving eye and vision disorders. Dr. Lineski takes the time to explain the results of your eye exam, describes your options, and listens to your eye care needs, because maintaining good eye health is an ongoing partnership at Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's.
Are you transporting steel or other unique products? Then you need to check out Oil Country Crates. Oil Country Crates supplies certified wood crates or pallets for shipping steel and other products. Oil Country Crates can ship crates throughout the United States and overseas as well, thanks to their ISPM 15 inspection stamp. Oil Country Crates is dedicated to providing prompt and reliable services to all of its customers while abiding to all shipping regulations. Find out more at oilcountrycrates.com. Oil Country Crates, your products, our protection.
Eisenhower High School just finished up halftime, just start the Acrisure third quarter. Kaimani Vine missed a three on his end, and then Jacob McMeans misses one on this end for the Warren Dragons. Eisenhower, Derek Geyer drug the foot there, trying to drive, tried to get a head start. Turnover for the Knights. Ball goes back to the Dragons. 7:38 left, Acrisure third quarter. Acrisure with the location in DuBois is the official insurance provider of your daily local and the YDL Sports Network. Find out more at acrisure.com/Mid-Atlantic. Allen Eaton knocks down a three from the corner. And maybe most importantly right now, Lou gives them a little bit more separation from that 30-point lead and a possibility of a running clock.
I would be derelict with my duties if I didn't say the next 4 minutes of this quarter is most important for the second half.
I heard that a few times during football season, but you were always right. So Eaton thought about another three after the Benton make on the other end. Benton with a dozen now. Chrissy still looking for his first field goal. Not anymore. He puts it in. First field goal of the game for Logan Chrissy comes with 6:58 left in the third quarter. Cuts the Eisenhower lead back to 23. And a block called on Jacob McMeans. Liam Hansen was the one who drew it. First foul of the second half. Part of me surprised it took over a minute for that to happen the way the first half played out. Fine gets it to Austin Hansen. Again, if you're just joining us, Austin Hansen has been on the bench for a large part of this game with foul trouble. Doesn't have a field goal of his own. Two leading scorers on the floor. Each entered the second half without a field goal. Tage Wyman with the rebound. Gets it to Eaton. And Benton finally going to fail to take a charge on that one. One of the first times this year that he hasn't. It's going to be a foul on Rylan Benton, and ball will go back to the Warren Dragons.
This half already, it's only a minute and a half old, but it's kind of taken the different. Eisenhower's not. They're having to settle into running an offense instead of them just running and running, you know.
And just like that, Chrissy's got a couple buckets, and it's like that. I mean, it's down to 21. Benton over to Liam Hansen. And an offensive foul drawn by Brady Chase. Nice job by the Warren Jr. And that's a 7-2 run to start this half. Benton now, the little foul trouble of his own, has to go to the bench. So if you're Warren, just give yourself a reason to believe. That's what they're trying to do right now. Wyman back to Eaton. Eaton driving on Hansen, puts it up and in. Alan Eaton's got 8 points, and the lead's down under 20 for the first time in quite some time. 51-32. Geyer tries to quiet the Warren run, unable to do so, and it's Chrissy on the run. And Chrissy slips on a wet floor, and now we have a tie-up. Just glad Chrissy didn't get hurt on that. It's that's unfortunate, too. He was about to cut that lead to 17. And instead, it's a tied ball, and possession stays with Warren. To your point, though, Lou, it's the second half already, an entirely different feel to it. Warren scored just 9 points in the second quarter, already has 9 points in this third quarter, and we're only 2.5 minutes into it. We're looking for something, I believe, to wipe the floor with.
They're looking for a towel or something.
Somebody throw a sweatshirt out. There's enough people here. Oh, now we're going to send the teams to the benches while they take care of that. So 49-23 Eisenhower lead at halftime. 26 points already cut to 19 here. And Warren just missed an opportunity to perhaps cut further into that lead. Logan Chrissy had what looked to be an unattested layup and slipped on a wet spot on the floor and caused a tie up. The ball will stay with Warren here, but new Dragons team coming out of the locker room already has this lead cut to 19 and looks to do further damage here out of the timeout. Chrissy on Liam Hansen. Vine tried to thwart that shot, but Chrissy scores his third field goal of this third quarter already. Gets the hoop and the harm. And again, Lou, you said it, a lot of game left. And Eisenhower not thinking much about that 30-point cushion anymore. It's almost cut in half already. Chrissy misses the rebound, or misses the shot, but gets the rebound. McMeans has a three, and that one's in, and this lead is down to 14 points just like that. 51-37 Eisenhower. Eisenhower's going to have to find a spark here. And a travel called on Vine. And the Warren faithful starting to believe a little bit here. 5:06 left. Mangini now in a tough spot because you probably want to go back to that defense, the pressure defense that worked so well in the first half. Problem is, got a lot of guys in foul trouble now. Nice job by Gavin Reynolds to get back. Not only did he knock the ball down, but it ended up going off of McMeans out of bounds to the Knights. Liam Hansen bringing the ball up the court. You would have never thought that it would be the case at the halftime break, Lou, but the Knights really in need of a bucket here. As a 14-2 run by the Warren Dragons has got them back within at least shouting distance. And now Ryan Mangini of Eisenhower's head coach wants a Rossbecker Insurance timeout.
It's a good timeout.
Rossbecker Insurance Group with locations in Corey, Northeast, and Seneca strives to deliver a personal and beneficial experience to its customers while providing a great place to work for its valued team members. TeamRossbecker.com. That's Rossbecker. And yeah, Lou, you said it. It's an entirely different ball game in this second half so far. Still a long way to go. And the Knights on top still have that 51-37 lead. But it's not as comfortable as it was in this gym a few minutes ago.
As they say, the cheese is starting to bind.
Yep. And now an opportunity we'll see here if see what the Eisenhower Knights are made of. You know, this is the kind of thing you said. Tip-off tournaments, you can learn a lot about your team, and this is an opportunity to see how they deal with a little bit of adversity here against a really good Warren team.
They're responding. Both teams. Now we got to see. You know, it's runs. It's games of runs. So now you got to, you have to have your own and then be able to sustain the other team. So now Warren had their run, or is in their run at 14-2. Now you got to stop that run and start a run of your own.
Yeah, my high school coach Ernie Hemmerly said basketball's as simple as that. It's a game of runs, and you just need to have more than your team and to limit the damage when the other team's on one, and that's what Eisenhower's looking to do now. Reach in on Logan Chrissy. Second foul of the quarter on the Dragons. Austin Hansen's on the floor with his 3 fouls. Rylan Benton went to the bench earlier this half after picking up a couple quick fouls. Liam Hansen with a 3-pointer. No good. Those shots that they were making, they're going to call a push-off on Kamani Vine. And I think that's Vine telling Coach Mangini he's got 4 fouls now. So Vine's going to have to come out. Benton and Mandeville back in. And, it's one of those things. You hoped at the time that the lead was big enough for the Knights, but that foul trouble starting to pile up, and now a much more workable score for Warren to deal with. And their quest for what would be an improbable comeback. Thrift to the bucket, can't score. Rebound by Austin Hansen. That would have cut the lead to 12. Austin Hansen steps back. Nice shot by Austin Hansen. Finally, his first field goal of the night comes with 4:12 left in the opening, or the third quarter, rather. Eisenhower back to the full court pressure. Chrissy wants to drive to the center, kicks it out to Eaton. Eaton's got to look at the through. Back iron, no good. Rebound by Geyer. And Chrissy's going to pick up another foul, too. That's happened a lot in this game. Players picking up quick fouls in succession. It's happened to Hansen and Benton for Eisenhower, and now Chrissy with a couple there, Lou. And Chrissy's going to have to come out in the midst of what has been a very successful third quarter for the Dragons. .350 remaining, 16-point game. Liam Hansen going to be called for the offensive foul. Charge taken by Jacob McMeans. And once again, we're dealing with perspiration on the floor. Been a lot of bodies hitting the floor. Football game. I said that last night. I was half joking, but it really has kind of turned into that. It's just a lot of contact, a lot of fouls. That's 5 on the Knights in this quarter now. Won't be shooting since it was an offensive foul, but
Eisenhower's just not really having a success on their setup offense.
Yeah, everything's been in transition for the most part. At least their most successful plays. Landon Wood calling out the play at the top of the key, guarded by Austin Hansen. Benton now on Brady Chase. Has to give it back to Thrift. Well away from the basket. 3:18 left in the Acrisure third quarter. Brady Chase trying to make a move on Derek Geyer. Shot off the mark. Austin Hansen comes down with the rebound. Hansen to Geyer. Geyer thought about it, kicks it in the corner to Will Mandeville. Shot's no good. And here comes Brady Chase on the run. And Chase is able to finish his first bucket of the night in front of Benton, who had no choice with the foul situation to kind of just let it go and contest as well as he could. 53-39. And a foul called there on Jacob McMeans, number 13. This is the type of game, Lou, I wish they were putting the foul counters up on the board because there's got to be a lot of both teams with a lot of key players in foul trouble. I know Vine has 4. Geyer gets a shot off. No good. A lot of contact. Offensive foul. Not sure if that's on Austin Hansen or Paul Mandeville. 14, that's going to be 4 on Austin Hansen. He'll have to come back out. It's got that feel to it, Lou. It almost just feels like Eisenhower's trying to hold on right now.
Yeah.
And that's a dangerous way to play against a team that you said in the first half. Warren has the firepower. They have the players to come back. It was a 26-point lead at halftime. It's been cut as low as 12. It has a chance to go back to 12 here with McMeans on the free throw line. He makes the first, 14 points.
They're not playing to win. They're playing not
to lose.
Not to lose. And that's not the way to play.
Second shot made by McMeans, and the lead's back down to 12. Credit to Warren's defense. The defense has definitely gotten better. Vines back in the game with what I believe is 4 fouls. Turnaround, no good. Thrift gets it to Eaton. And Eaton able to score. And a timeout for Mangini. Alan Eaton with the score. It's a Rossbecker Insurance timeout. 2 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the third quarter. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds with more high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network. Back here at Eisenhower High School, Eisenhower's 49-23 halftime lead feels like a distant memory now. What a quarter by the Dragons, 20-4 advantage in this quarter. Has the lead all the way down to 10. Eisenhower, like you said, Lou, in the timeout, almost looks like playing not to lose right now more than playing to win. Some of that is the foul trouble. I know Hansen and Vine at least have 4 each. Benton's got a few. Gavin Reynolds to the corner to Liam Hansen. He's doubled, has to dribble out. Now goes baseline, gets up a shot, and he'll be fouled. That'll put him at the free throw line. Hansen had 4 points early in the game and hasn't scored since. He'll be the shooter here with 1:50 to go.
Yeah, they're both in the bonus for the last 1:50.
That's been the case a lot tonight. A lot of free throws shot here tonight. First one missed, and those didn't think that those free throws would be key shots early in this game, but they're sure looking big now. Still just under 10 minutes of game time to go. Hansen makes the second. He's got 5 points, and the Knights leads back to 11. Credit to the Dragons. I don't know what Coach Burdine's halftime speech was, but it's a keeper. You want to keep that one in the back pocket for later in this season, because and Liam Hansen's going to be called for the foul, and Lucas Thrift is going to go to the line with a chance to make 2 and put this lead down into single digits. Thrift's first shot no good off the back iron. He'll have another. Derek Geyer checks in for Liam Hansen. Goes without saying, I don't know there's many players on Eisenhower, right? It's a good thing that they're that deep, Lou, because they can't have too many players that aren't in foul trouble at this point. First point of the night for Lucas Thrift, 54-44. 1.5 to play in the Acrisure third quarter. We've been one to forget for the Knights, but one to remember for the Dragons. Gavin Reynolds with a nice play underneath the hoop. He's got 9 points. And we've got a foul called. And they're going to call it on Ryland Benton. And he'll be shooting, or well, Ryland won't be. That's 4 on Benton as well. So if the Knights are going to win this game, they're going to have to do it with some different players here. Vine, Benton, Austin Hansen. 4 fouls each. Eaton to the line for a pair. First one's good, 56-45. Manning back in for Warren. Colin Zadarko in as well. Eaton's second shot, good as well. He's in double figures as well for the Dragons. 56-46. Eisenhower clinging to a 10-point lead after leading by 26 at halftime. Backdoor cut, ball's on the floor. Geyer has it in the corner, and Coach Mangini calls a Rossbecker Insurance timeout. 1 minute and 5 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Eisenhower 56, Warren 46. You're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
In every heartbeat, every helping hand, every moment of care, Warren General Hospital stands as a cornerstone of our community. For generations, families have trusted us to be here today, tomorrow, and always. We're transforming community health and wellness through excellence in quality, safety, service, engagement, and patient experience. Warren General Hospital.
Here at Eisenhower High School, 1 minute and 5 seconds remaining, and it is the Acrisure third quarter, 56-46. And Lou, the mood in the gym, at least for the home faithful, has changed in this third quarter. Warren has come alive and cut the 26-point lead down to 10, and foul trouble becoming a big story for the Knights as they try to piece together a lineup for this final 9 minutes of game time.
Yeah, it's 4 quarters, 2 halves. However you want to cut it, it's a different game. Once you got to play 4 quarters, and what happened in the first half, like I say, you got to forget it.
Eisenhower's got to
come back and come back and say, okay, now we still have another half to play because we are playing against, we're playing against a good team.
Eisenhower's got to be thinking too, what could have been if they got that lead to 30 and got to a running clock.
I don't think that would have made a difference. I mean, yeah. I think we could have got to it, but I don't think it really would have made much of a difference. I think we would still be looking at something like this.
I think the only thing that might have helped is just keeping the game going. There wouldn't have been as much time left in the game because that's really what the Knights are up against right now. It seems like they're just running out of bodies that don't have foul trouble. Trying to figure out who has the possession arrow here.
Well, too, as an I don't want to say an old official, but as an official, sometimes you have to think, during the game, and when especially if you have it up there where you can see, you don't want to take a team stud on a chicken call.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I mean, it better be, if it's going to be 5, it better be a good one.
Yeah,
but you got to know, there's times you can pick.
Yeah, I think Warren missed an opportunity there, not just because Wood had McMeans for an open shot, but maybe they had Kamani Vine kind of on his own back, and Vine's got 4 fouls. They could have put him in a position where he either had to give up the bucket or take the risk of getting the 5th one. Vine guarded by Manning, spin move, nice shot by Kamani Vine. His first bucket of the second half, it's 58-46. Eaton guarded by Guire.
Too much dribbling.
30 seconds left in the Acrisure third quarter. Zadarko gets it underneath. Vine has to be careful. Shot won't fall, and here comes Gavin Reynolds flying in for the rebound. A bucket here would be huge for Eisenhower. Vine's thinking 3, no good. Rebound went right to Reynolds, smallest guy on the court. Reynolds is in double figures. 6 seconds left in the third quarter. They get it ahead to McMeans. McMeans is going to have to fire quickly. Back iron, no good. And that's how the third quarter will win. And it's only a 4-point spurt, but maybe an important one for the Eisenhower Knights.
That couldn't have come at a better time for Eisenhower.
We get down here to the end of the Acrisure third quarter with the score. The Eisenhower Knights 60, the Warren Dragons 46. You're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Creating champions is what we do at the Garage in Shippenville. The Garage is Clarion County's premier indoor hitting and pitching facility, offering one-on-one instruction to athletes of all ages. Join one of our group sessions now by contacting the Garage at 814-918-2123. And did you know the Garage is more than just about baseball and softball? We now have the True Golf Simulator where you can hone your game all year round. Like the Garage on Facebook today.
Back here at Eisenhower High School, 8 minutes left in the CRS Tip-Off Classic. Eisenhower ends the quarter with 4 quick points, 60-46 now as we go to the fourth quarter. And Eisenhower will have the ball. Eisenhower in a lot of foul trouble. Reynolds has the ball, drives inside, floater no good. Rebound bounces around. Logan Chrissy back on the court now for the Dragons as well after sitting out with some foul trouble. Eaton wants to go. Will Mandeville with the rebound for the Eisenhower Knights. Liam Hansen with the take, no good, and Gavin Reynolds will be called for the foul on Warren's Logan Chrissy. First foul of the fourth quarter. Luckily for the Knights, it's on a player, one of the players who has not had as many fouls tonight. This is the Potter County Family Campground fourth quarter.
Buckle your seatbelt.
Yeah, it's we're in for a ride to the finish here. End of a long couple days here at Eisenhower High School, but it's paid off with a good one. 60-46 Eisenhower. Pigpen coming to life, trying to cheer their defense on here. And Reynolds will pick up his second foul of this quarter. Second team foul too, and that's one thing Eisenhower, you don't want them on the line for free. And already 2 of the possible 5 fouls that would change or put the Dragons on the line here, Lou. Chrissy has it on Liam Hansen. Nice block by Vine. Out of bounds. Hansen just touched it out of bounds. That's a big assignment for a freshman, Lou. Yeah, Liam Hansen, Garden Warren's leading scorer, and Logan Chrissy, and doing a great job so far. And Vine, don't want to overlook that, the block there. He's got 4 fouls, kept it clean, stays in the game. Mangini keeping Austin Hansen and Rylan Benton on the bench for now, trying to steal some minutes here. They both have 4 fouls. Lucas Thrifts layup, no good. Battle for the ball. And it'll stay with the Warren Dragons. Jacob McMeans back in for the Dragons. Kind of the game within the game, Lou. It's impressive. It's been watching both coaches, how they use their substitutes and work through this foul trouble. Having to make the right moves and try to steal whatever minutes that you can make.
It's a chess match,
Chrissy's going to go baseline. Puts up the shot, no good. Rebound by Liam Hansen. Hansen will bring it up. Benton's back on the court with 4 fouls. And McMeans might have got away with a push, and the ball went out of bounds. Austin Hansen's going to check back in now. Yeah, just because of the camera. Ball over to Austin Hansen. Now 6.5 minutes to play in this game. Eisenhower led by 26. Lead was cut to 10. Back up to 14. That's where we stand now. And it'll be Warren basketball. Eisenhower scored just 11 points in the third quarter. Warren outscored him 23-11. Thrift gets it into Alan Eaton. Vine takes the ball away in the backcourt. Going to drive in on Thrift and finish. What a finish from the freshman, Kaimani Vine. And now he's going to get called for a tech, and that's going to be it. And yeah, that's his 5th foul and a technical foul. And again, I can't say anything, Lou, as I'm not down there, but there's been a lot of talking at both ends of the court after big hoops, and that's a big loss for the Knights, is all you can say. It'll send Alan Eaton to the line for a pair.
Well, there may have been a little bit of taunting.
Yeah.
I mean, there's been a lot of chirping, but nothing like that.
Yep. So 62-47. Eaton will get the second shot. So not only that takes Vine out of the game, only 1 of 2 for the Knights, or for the Dragons rather. So the first foul out of the game, Kaimani Vine, after a big bucket that pushed the lead back to 16, gets the technical foul. Liam Hansen guarding Logan Chrissy. 6 minutes to go in the 4th quarter here. Eisenhower leading by 15.
That's a freshman mistake. He'll learn.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Thrift guarded by another freshman. Paul Mandeville kicks it to McMeans. Chrissy wants to drive now. Has to kick it out to McMeans. McMeans' shot no good, but a big rebound by Brady Chase. Chase's shot won't fall, and Eisenhower's Will Mandeville comes down, and actually it's Austin Hansen that ends up with the ball, and Brady Chase with a good tackle. Kind of out of control, really didn't have any choice there, and contact was made. So Derek Geyer checking back in for Will Mandeville. So for Warren, Chase, Thrift, McMeans, Chrissy, and Eaton on the floor. For the Knights, it's a pair of Hansons, Austin and Liam, Rylan Benton, Paul Mandeville, and Derek Geyer. Eisenhower rather going to try and spread the floor and run some time off the clock. Hansen dribbling, gets it to Benton. Benton guarded closely by Eaton. He's going to drive now with the dish to Paul Mandeville. Had to throw it up high off the glass. No good. 5 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in this game. They get the ball over to Thrift. Thrift with a big 3, no good. But McMeans is there for the rebound. Eaton drives on Benton. And they're going to call Benton for a block. A lot of contact there. And that's going to take Rylan Benton out of the game. And bucket in the foul also. Eaton gets the chance at a 3-point play that would cut the lead to 12. Eaton's second shot good. And it's 62-50 now after the 3-point play. Rylan Benton and Kamani Vine out of the game for the Knights. Austin Hansen playing with 4. Liam Hansen with a 3-point attempt. Knocks it down. Big shot by the freshman, Liam Hansen. And the lead back to 15. 4.5 minutes to go. Thrift driving on Paul Mandeville. Foul called. And that puts the Dragons in the bonus. They've spent most of the game there. And Thrift will go to the line for a pair. First shot made by Thrift, 65-51. Second shot coming, and it's in. So Thrift 3 of 4 from the line here in this quarter, 65-52. 4.5 minutes to go. They're going to trap Hansen. And finally, foul called on the trap. A lot of contact before the call. Called on McMeans. His second foul of the quarter. I thought Vine had fouled out, but maybe he's only got 4 because he's back on the floor.
I guess.
Isn't it technical a personal and a...
Well, yeah.
Oh, it's just one person. Okay, I was thinking I was thinking double, but Logan Chrissy called for the foul. And that's really the game Eisenhower is going to have to play. They're going to have to make Warren be aggressive and then knock down some free throws.
You get a technical on McMeans.
Okay, yeah. Technical on number 13, Jacob McMeans. And, he was the one talking down here at this end earlier, and that's the one where it kind of started to get my attention that things were getting chippy. And then Vine picked up the tech, and now McMeans has one of his own. It's going to send Austin Hansen to the line. Hansen has just 4 points tonight. I believe Logan Chrissy is fouled out of this game. I'm not 100% sure. I thought they showed 5 when he went over to the sideline.
Where's he going?
Yeah, he's walking off the court briefly here, so not sure. Austin Hansen knocks it down. 66-52. Hansen knocks down the second as well, so 6 points now for Austin Hansen. 67-52 Eisenhower. It's been a battle. Kind of everything that we anticipated it would be. The first half a little disappointing. Eisenhower just kind of running away with it, but the Warren Dragons have come to play in this second half, and 4 minutes and 10 seconds left. Have got it down to as little as 10. Stands at 15 right now. Austin Hansen to little brother Liam. Liam back to big brother Austin. Halfway through the fourth quarter, Hansen with the take. And Wood was able to alter the shot just enough. But now he's struggling in the backcourt. They get it ahead to Manning. And Wood calls out a play for the Dragons at the top of the key. Brady Chase, nice hesitation. Three-pointer, no good. And Liam Hansen able to make the rebound. 3.5 minutes to go in this game. Balanced effort from the Knights. Austin Hansen showing up when it counts most. Scored 6 of his 8 points in the second half. Brady Chase scores on the fast break. It's 54 rather. 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Get the ball up to Reynolds. Geyer there, left alone. He puts the ball in. Derek Geyer with a big shot. Eisenhower's lead back to 17, 71-54. Rebound by Liam Hansen. And on a night where they really haven't had their main threat in Austin Hansen, Derek Geyer's done a fantastic job. 14 points in this game. Vine also. Reynolds, nice over-under. Gets the bucket to fall. 13 points for Gavin Reynolds. Thrift on the drive. Nice finish by Lucas Thrift. Strong to the bucket. 73-56. 2:22 to go. Reynolds, another nice spin move. Couldn't finish that one. And Thrift, ball off his hands and out of bounds. Can't say enough, though, Lou, about Gavin Reynolds. A night where Austin Hansen and Ryland Benton have scored but haven't had their best stuff. Gavin Reynolds, time after time, he and Derek Geyer both just keep showing up.
Yep.
In these big moments especially. 2 minutes and 14 seconds left in the CRS Tip-Off Classic. Austin Hansen's crossover. Gets it to Vine, who was cutting baseline. Out of bounds.
They can't trade baskets now. It's time to...
Yeah, I think Austin talking to Kamani after the play, I think he was telling him not the time to cut there. Just kick it out, trying to work some clock here with the 17-point lead. So good to see the junior giving some guidance to the freshman. That'll only help him down the line. Manning with the ball for Warren. Gets it to Tage Wyman. Wyman to Landon Wood. Wood's going to fire up a three. In and out. Rebounded by Austin Hansen. And Eisenhower, after the second half scare, starting to taste the CRS Tip-Off Championship. They lead 73-56 with 1 minute and 35 seconds on the clock. Vine gets it back out to Austin Hansen. The Knights just settling right now for taking time off this clock, and there's Austin Hansen. He will reach double figures. He's got 10 points now. 75-56, minute and 12 seconds left. as we approach the final minute here from Eisenhower High School. Stolen away by Derek Geyer. Geyer coast to coast, lays it in. What a game from Derek Geyer as well. Really stepped up in a big moment the senior has, 77-56. Tage Wyman, his first bucket of the night, he scores here, 77-58. 40 seconds left, and Eisenhower is going to dribble out the remainder of this game and come away with a 2-0 start. Foul on Brady Chase. 31 seconds left.
50-50. Winning ticket, red ticket, 926-5794. 926-5794. $143. 926-5794.
Number 22, Holden Demers, going to come into the game. I believe Chase may have fouled out there. Number 24, Colin Sidarko, also back in for the Dragons. Stick around after the game. We'll have the Icy Ink postgame show. I'm sure they're going to name the all-tournament team as well. A lot of choices for Icy Ink player of the game as well tonight. Geyer's had a big night. Reynolds, Vine, up and down the roster. Hard to pick one. Guess that's going to land on our heads, Lou. Liam Hansen makes the second one. And 24 seconds left. Landon Wood hard to the hoop, draws the foul. He'll go to the line. 79-58. Gavin Reynolds checks out. Will Mandeville back in. One of two for Wood, 79-59. Final seconds ticking off here. Hansen will be guarded by Wood. And it looks like that's just about going to do it. The Eisenhower Knights are going to win the inaugural CRS Tip-Off Classic, beating the Warren Dragons 79-59 tonight at Eisenhower High School. And a 2-0 start for the Eisenhower Knights. They get it done here on their home court and pick up the 20-point win.
Told you.
We'll be back here after a brief break with the Icy Ink postgame show. You're listening to high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
Founded in 1978 and headquartered in Warren, Pennsylvania General Energy has become a leading oil and natural gas producer in the Appalachian Basin. PGE is a proud and growing organization making positive contributions to the region's economy and environment. We are equally proud of our commitment to safety and environmental programs. PGE is a strong, family-oriented company that believes in giving back to the communities in which we live, work, and play. PGE, producing the energy we need, protecting the environment we treasure.
Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can be reached in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off. If you're ready to buy or sell your home, then stop in at 4234 Market Street to let one of the agents at Howard Hanna Professionals help. Our friendly and knowledgeable agents can help you find the key to your dream home. Looking for a new career? Howard Hanna Professionals can help there too. Howard Hanna Professionals will assist new and experienced agents with the startup fees for an exciting career in real estate. Call Katrina Laurie at 814-726-2000 for more information. If you want to enhance your skills or gain an entirely new skill set, now's the time to register for classes at the Warren Forest High Ed Council. Take the next step in your career with welding and PA auto inspection certification classes, find out how to manage healthcare coverage with the Health Insurance 101 seminar, or grow your personal skill set with the digital drawing and painting class. Learn how to make college affordable with the Navigating Local Scholarship seminar. Go to high-ed.org or call 814-723-3222 to register.
Back here at Eisenhower High School, where the Eisenhower Knights have just won the CRS Tip-Off Classic 79-59 win over the Warren Dragons. Had a big 26-point halftime lead. Watched it evaporate to just 10 points in the third quarter before the Knights came all the way back and ended up winning by 20 when it was all said and done. This is the Alan Siebert and Lou Vizza with you for the Icy Inc. post-game show. For all your screen printing and embroidery needs, call Icy Inc. at 814-688-0034 or visit them at icyinc.com. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear icy. Start this off with the Hunter Station Golf Club scoring summary. Score a great round of golf at Hunter Station Golf Club, just outside of Tynesta, hunterstation.com. So Eisenhower said got out to a 24-14 lead after a quarter, a dominant 25-9 second quarter pushed that advantage to 49-23. Warren, big comeback in the third quarter, 23-11 outscored the Knights, and it ended 60-46 at the end of three before the Knights win the fourth quarter 19-13 and come away with the 79-59 win. Move on now to the Warren Forest High Ed Council final stats. The Warren Forest High Ed Council has been serving Warren and Forest counties for more than 40 years. Visit highed.com. Taking a look at the numbers, balanced effort for the Eisenhower Knights. Derek Geyer leads the way with 16 points. He was one of, I believe, 6 Knights in double figures. 16 for Geyer, 13 apiece for Gavin Reynolds and Kamani Vine, 12 for Rylan Benton, 10 for Austin and Liam Hansen. So big night up and down for the Knights. For the Warren Dragons, 16 points for Alan Eaton, 15 points for Jacob McMeans. They were the 2 in double figures, 7 points for Logan Chrissy, most of those in the second half. And the Eisenhower Knights come away with the 79-59 win. We're going to step away briefly real quick, see if we can track down our Icy Inc. player of the game, get a quick interview with them, and we'll be back in about 3 minutes to wrap this up at Eisenhower High School. You're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tynesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Craft beer, craft food, craft service. You get it all on board Station 101 in DuBois. Whether it's a relaxing evening with friends at Cozy Family Dinner or that special night out with someone unforgettable, Station 101 is the place where memories are made. Dive into a new American culinary journey where every bite is made with premium, farm-fresh ingredients. Quench your thirst with our impressive craft beer lineup, 12 brews on tap, over 120 bottles to explore. From the first sip to the last bite, Station 101 delivers an experience that's anything but ordinary. Station 101 in DuBois, PA, crafted for you.
Have a fender bender? We can mend her at Park Avenue Motor Car. Bring your vehicle to Ron and the crew at Park Avenue Motor Car, 7 South Carver Street in Warren, or call 814-726-9728. Park Avenue Motor Car, proudly serving Warren County for 30 years.
Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's are premier eye care facilities here in our Tri-County area. Their offices and eye care team are dedicated to providing excellence in patient care, eye education, and optical services. Dr. Greg Lineski is a leader in clinical eye care involving eye and vision disorders. Dr. Lineski takes the time to explain the results of your eye exam, describes your options, and listens to your eye care needs. Because maintaining good eye health is an ongoing partnership at Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's.
Are you transporting steel or other unique products? Then you need to check out Oil Country Crates. Oil Country Crates supplies certified wood crates or pallets for shipping steel and other products. Oil Country Crates can ship crates throughout the United States and overseas as well, thanks to their ISPM 15 inspection stamp. Oil Country Crates is dedicated to providing prompt and reliable services to all of its customers while abiding to all shipping regulations. Find out more at oilcountrycrates.com. Oil Country Crates, your products, our protection.
All right, back here at Eisenhower High School, where we just finished off the first ever CRS Tip-Off Classic. Eisenhower defeating Warren 79-59. Catching up now with our Icy Ink player of the game, Derek Geyer. Big night tonight for the Knights seniors. 16 points, a balanced effort, 6 players in double figures. And Derek, in the first half, you guys jumped out to that big lead, had to be feeling pretty good at halftime. Things got a little nervous there in the third quarter. How'd you guys stick together and come away with this victory tonight?
We just had to focus on our defense. We were a little bit lax coming out of the half, and we just had to pick it back up and play how we were playing in the first half.
Yeah, and I wanted to get a comment too. I said obviously 6 people in double figures. It's just a credit to how deep this team is because of the foul trouble all up and down the roster tonight. You guys had to piece it together. Just what does it say about having that many guys that can step up in big moments and help you guys come away with big wins like tonight?
It definitely helps having that many players who can step up and score in double digits, like you said, and we just play as a team. And yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it's big. You guys, the depth is going to go a long way. Allows you to play that aggressive most of the game as well. So, again, congratulations. Big night, 16 points. Tip-off tournament championship. Not a bad first weekend for the season. So, congratulations, Derek. The rest of the Eisenhower Knights, you're our Icy Ink player of the game, and good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Thank you, Derek. All right, that's going to do it for us tonight from Eisenhower High School. For Alan Siebert and Lou, or I said this last night too, I'm Alan Siebert. I swear I'm going to end up on one of them YouTube videos. For Lou Vizza, this is Alan Siebert. We'll be back with more Eisenhower Knights basketball on Tuesday night. Thanks for joining us and have a good night.